Oh wow, we messed up.
There
Okay,
we go.
now it's good.
Now we're good.
Now you can see the champion's legs.
Good catch.
Wow,
Security check here.
This was the one thing Yuka told me. You have to press the transition. Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing them. But we went to
So
get some-
okay, so
Slight technical difficulties, but we're getting there. Yeah. So here you can now see the picks and pans done. So they will go through them very quickly because they already did them in the external tool. But
yeah, apparently the reason they are using this external tool is because then you don't have to think about who has what champions and stuff like that.
yes, exactly.
So it's I think it's easier that way. I don't know if it's
Who wanted
if it
some
is
food?
Yeah. You can leave them over there.
You're live, by the way.
All right.
Wow, this is
like, well,
wow, this is interesting. This is interesting. I think
Yeah.
I think we got a good
So the
game
picks
on
won't
that.
be in the same order as they were in the pick and pan phase because every player is picking their own champion now. So.
But this is interesting. Sigurd has smite on her. I don't know if it's. Oh, they're picking exactly in the
Okay,
same.
they are picking it them. Yeah, so the other team is picking them in the correct order. Seems like they have big enough champion pools, everyone to.
Or they didn't
afford
realize,
this.
or they didn't realize that we're gonna have some awkward re-pickings, like in our game. We had like 3 times we had to re-pick.
They have this figured out already.
Let's see.
All right.
But,
So final bans coming in on the client.
Oh wow. I wonder who on their team is a very good LeBlanc player. They banned LeBlanc. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I think it might be one of the picks for the mid laner in the Toinen team.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty good team comps to be fair.
Yeah, Toinen has pretty good synergies there and good CC and magic and physical damage both. And then tankiness from Ornn as
But
well.
I guess you could beat the point that all the gamers maybe they are. I watched their rank. Their rank is not as high as the Toinen, so maybe that's why they choose a lot of point and click CC
Yes.
to compensate for that. But we will see. Maybe there's some very tactical stuff, but we will see.
Yeah, it will be interesting how Annie will be working out because they have the Sivir in the other team too, so she has the spell shield to counter the stuns. And Annie's stuns are fairly telegraphed with the four spell passive. So it will be interesting to see how that works out.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so still 8 seconds until we'll be getting to the game.
But there will be a 3-minute delay before we can start looking at the game because that's how the spectator mode works.
Right.
So we're gonna have a little something there.
So we will be waiting for a moment. The spectator has to view the things slightly later than the actual game is happening, so that we can influence the game. But after we wait these 3 minutes, we will be jumping right into the game. All right.
2 minutes until we see the stuff. Gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the jungle matchup? Is Vi gonna be more impactful than Jarvan?
Oh, that's a very good question. I actually don't know how to like analyze jungle matchups at all because I do not play jungle at all unless I have a skin on the champion I'm gonna play.
Yeah,
So,
I think they both are like fairly like well, it depends whether Jarvan is going for a tankier build or like a damage focused build.
Yeah.
But I think they both will be focusing on like early ganks and getting snowball out of that. Vi especially excels in like early ganks, getting those stuns with her punch.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I think you're right. They're actually pretty similar junglers
Yeah.
in the sense
Yeah,
that.
Jarvan has the flag and drag to get that sort of similar CC.
But why is Jarvan seems to be a lot more popular than Vi at the moment? That's the feeling I get.
Yeah, I think Jarvan might provide a little bit more like a team fight utility with his ultimate. Because like Vi is better to catch one person, but then Jarvan's ultimate also provides the wall which is more like a, it's kind of like sort of soft CC because it can throw people out and lock people in for a longer time inside the wall. Yeah.
Oh, so that's what you're talking about the synergies, because they do have some.
Yeah, and actually
Area
Orn
of
might be
effect.
actually able to use Jarvan's wall, because he has the ability that when he knocks a wall, he creates a knock-up field.
Oh, that's
so there
true.
is a synergy with Jarvan.
That's
yeah.
true. That's tactical. That's tactical.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see. This is a battle of tactical masterminds, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And I actually, yeah, because like also Trundle creates also the ice block, so I'm not sure if Orn is able to use that as well for a knock-up. So actually
And he
Orn might be
destroys it.
countering Trundle in that sense. That will be interesting to see how that works out.
And
Orn Q actually destroys the
Pillar of Ice?
the pillar and the cataclysm. So if he goes into the cataclysm, he destroys it.
Oh.
Right. Okay. So we got an information that Orn can Orn actually destroys those structures that the other champions can create if he knocks himself onto them.
so what does that mean? Oh my God, what does that mean?
So now we are getting into the game. Loading up.
Wow, that's some good skins. That's some good skins to be fair. But it's typical. It's typical
Well,
also in solo
that's
queue
the
that
other one.
Yeah.
you have just one person on each team who doesn't have a skin.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wow, how does this work? Oh my God. Okay, okay. So we see the teams. We see the teams. All right.
Camera mode.
How,
That little camera right there. Just right next to it. Yeah, there we go.
It will try to
All right.
See? Special.
but how do we get the things where you have the items and stuff here?
Try tab.
Tab. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So here
But do you
we
have to
go.
keep?
That's a nice guess.
Technology is
Production
working.
value.
So seems like red team is going onto the.
How do you keep it? Because I have to keep on pressing tab or something.
What
the
no,
hell?
maybe there's a locker.
Oh, they're gonna do the invade. They're doing the invade. Oh no. They have flashes. They can do the flashes still. Oh,
Yeah,
they flash.
Orn's going
One
to
flash.
get caught.
One flash. You're
One
gonna do
more
it.
to-
Oh,
And there
first
we go.
blood. Whoa! This is esports. Whoa!
So look like Annie and Trundle. Red team is just chilling on their red buff, but blue team is very happy to get their kill.
Okay, okay. This is so good. This is good. But hey, do you know how I keep this item thing locked? I don't want to keep.
Probably in the
nothing
options.
there. Options, huh?
Oh shit, they're seeing this as well.
Okay, maybe not, maybe not.
Perfect setting everything up.
Abort, abort.
So yeah, let's just leave this.
Oh my God! I can't keep my finger there all the time.
All right,
Oh my God.
all right. I think I think this is fine. So yeah.
Okay, this is standard standard jungle starts. Both teams start on the blue, or actually no, on the
Wait,
red
I can
side.
Google it actually. You can Google it. How to like
Alright.
spectator mode.
So bot lane starting. The blue team is going a little bit later, it's released
yeah.
for their
Oh, wait, actually.
jungler. Top side is also having a little bit of fights. Just side trading here. And then on mid lane, well, yeah, we are just farming, so everything is sort of setting up at this moment. I think we're waiting for everyone to get their level 2s until we see anything fighting. Oh, okay, here we go. Trundle already got level 2, so he got a pretty good trade against.
That's good aggressive playing. That's good
Yeah.
aggressive playing. And let's remember, Aalto gamers, their average rank is lower than Toinen, so they are under a lot of pressure. Toinen, I guess, is under more pressure.
Some
Wow.
trading-
Wait.
Oh,
It was a Zig support. Did we miss this? It was a Zig support. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting, actually.
They're going for the towers.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Okay, this is interesting. Did you get the?
No, I didn't.
What are you serious?
So,
you have to always.
Just some farming
Oh, I
going
think it's
on.
because when it's
People are
like,
trying to
fight
get the
happens,
like level advantages.
I don't know.
And here we go. I think there's a fight.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I think Orn is wow.
Orn is
Orn
actually wrecking it,
doing
yeah.
work.
Trundle got the early advantage, but Trundle is pretty good. Orn is pretty good at holding against.
But let's not
engage.
forget. Trundle has very good sustain, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Every time he kills a minion, he heals a little bit. Oh, but here we go!
Oh!
Orn got
Wow! 2 kills now
Yeah.
for Toinen. That's
Classic
very
bird on
impressive.
both
That's
sides,
very
but
very
Orn
impressive.
gets on top.
Hey, can you do like dragon that doesn't make sense? This side doesn't make sense.
Oh right, yeah. I'm not sure.
Can you not drag them?
Let's see. Oh, I can. Okay. Sorry, a little bit technical difficulties. I'll set the teams on the right positions. So it's nice.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
because-
Okay. Let's see what
and
happens
more
now.
fighting
Oh
going
wow.
on the
Orn
top
is
side as
so
well.
overpowered. Holy shit.
All right. Mid lane is being pretty nice. Everyone is just farming. The farm is pretty even as well.
Oh yeah.
And the bot
Wow,
lane,
this is-
I think, yeah,
Yes.
Lux and Sivir are pressuring the bot lane pretty well here. Alright.
This is interesting.
So
This
why
is
is
interesting.
looking
So we
for a
see
gank in mid,
Orn
but it
doesn't have
seems like the
teleport.
wave isn't in a
This
good
is something
position
that's
for
important to
engage.
communicate. When a top laner teleports back to lane, you communicate to your teammates, and he has used teleport. You know what I'm saying?
Here, you come here for the best analysis, of course.
And also gaming tips.
Yeah. This is how you play League of Legends.
Yeah, I think Ziggs is gonna die in very soon. If he plays this wrong, he will die.
Yeah, I think he's realized that and retreated.
This is
Jarvan
so
is
frustrating
looking
to be
for
in that
something.
position.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
so
it-
frustrating to be
yeah,
in that
it
position. And
keeps-
they are doing it
keeps
right.
pace.
They are frustrating the opponent. That is exactly what they need to do. Wow, Jarvan is so good.
Oh, but why is...
Oh wow!
Annie is
Oh
also
no, that's
answering
Annie. That's
this.
Annie. That's not
Yeah.
why. Wow! Now they're doing the
But there's
teleport.
a teleport. Oh,
Who is teleporting though? Oh my God! This
yeah.
is
Jarvan was
esports.
ready, so
Wow!
they were in a better position to...
You can really
answer
see.
this.
You can really see that blue side they are higher rank. They're much more coordinated.
Well, yes, there was also the teleport on Y, so he was able to answer the gank.
That's right. That's right. You are right. You are right. But
Alright.
yeah. Let's see. Let's
So-
look at the items again.
Red
Okay.
team is resetting,
Pretty
but they
standard.
can. Blue team is also able to kick the dragon out. Oh, sorry.
So wow, this is actually if you look at the CS difference between Sivir and Tristana, that's the difference between a high elo player and a low elo player. Right there. Right
Yeah,
there.
they were able to zone them very well down in the bot lane.
Yes, yes. They have been doing very well. This is pretty good. This is pretty good stuff actually by
But it's still interesting. I
Toinen,
think
Toinen.
Aalto Gamers is still in the game, so.
actually I don't think so.
Well, they
I
might still
actually
have a
don't think so.
chance.
If you look at each lane, none of the lanes are winning.
Well, yeah, they might need to make a play happen to.
And they just
get
lost
back
the
in the
dragon.
game.
I don't see your point. How are they still in the game?
Well, I think they are a little bit behind, so they are at a disadvantage of.
They're a little bit behind. 6 minutes, they're almost 3,000 gold behind.
Well, yes, but
I think they're out. This is out. Especially you look at Toinen and their team comp, right? It's pretty. You know, they got some good late game stuff there. You know, they can.
Well,
They can.
yes, but I think like.
Oh, we see a gank here coming. Oh, he hits the
Yeah.
knock up. Oh, and she's
yeah.
the Annie
She
is
will
dead.
do
Oh,
the
oh, but did she
Yeah,
get?
but
Oh,
Annie-
did she get the kill? Oh,
they
she got the
ignite.
kill. Wow,
Yeah.
who was that?
There we go.
Jay Song.
Yeah.
Jay Song, founder of Aalto
This is
Gamers,
what I mean,
Jukka
Aalto
Song.
Gamers is back in the
This
game.
is why he is the founder of Aalto Gamers. This is why.
I think-
Oh, but here comes the. Oh!
he missed
it.
Did they get the dragon
Oh,
back?
wow.
There we go.
Maybe, hey,
Oh.
to be fair, maybe they are back in the game now. I think they could be back in the game now.
Yeah, I think like Annie can really be like this sort of like a turnaround pick, because like
That's true.
the stun and the burst can really turn.
And look at that Annie skin though. Look at that Annie skin. That's a pretty sick skin. Oh, I think they just got the flash out of Rise. That's also
Yeah.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Wow.
They're
They,
also, yeah, so Sivir is answering this on the bot side. But then Trundle is also pushing top, so this was pretty good for the Aalto Gamers team.
yeah, they got some momentum back. Now it's only 1,000 gold difference.
Yeah, this was pretty good fight for them.
So this is what happens. This is League of Legends,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, nothing is decided on just one fight.
Yes.
You have to keep your advantage as well.
Well, let's look at the CS differences again.
Yeah.
Again, it's not looking. Oh, actually, you should be trying on the top lane. He's got some back because Orn was roaming, right?
Yeah.
So that he got some breathing room, and now he's got the Tiamat. That's good wave clear. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. I think.
So it's like bot lane is very in favor of the Toinen team. Like Sivir has 73 farm and Tristana only has 31, so Sivir can be a very big threat once the teamfight starts in the mid game.
I don't know if this is controversial or not, but the Ziggs has built a Tear of the Goddess that is very unconventional in my opinion. Not very common, I think, item for a support. Well, Ziggs support is not really common at all, so maybe this is some kind of thing we did not see before. But
I think he's just going for one of the mana and CDR items. So I'm not sure why he decided to go for the Tear of the Goddess. But I guess it gives him good sustain for the laning.
because maybe, but then again, you know, he should probably use that money for some pink wars instead. I don't know if it's just me, but
Possibly yes, but
I prefer to play
buying
my.
like one pink once you back is pretty good. So
But he didn't buy anything, did he?
yeah,
No, he
and
just
like,
bought a Tear of the
I
Goddess.
suppose tier is fairly affordable. So then
This
you
isn't
can
solo queue, man.
sustain for,
This
like,
is not solo queue. You don't buy that shit.
I don't know. I think it can be a good because I think.
Oh, this is gonna be
Six
interesting.
also provide
Why is
damage.
coming in?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
why she's
They're
going?
going to
Oh no! Oh
Okay,
no! That's
but Sivir
outplayed.
had to flash out, so
But that's
they have
two
that turn
ultimates. And I see also.
now.
Oh wow!
but
Oh,
Ichara is
that's
already
it.
answering this.
Oh wow! Oh, if
Okay,
that hit,
why
that
had
would
to
have
flash
been
as well?
pretty good.
So
That
this
would have
turn-
been
yeah.
pretty good. To be fair, yeah. Now
Yeah,
I think all the
ulting back
gamers
on
is
top
out
of it.
again.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Annie's
But the
going.
Annie, Jae-sung.
Jason
Wow.
is making the plays.
Okay. I think if Aalto Gamers wants to win this, Jae-sung is the key.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it
about
looks
that.
like Annie might be the thing that might turn this game around in Aalto Games.
Yeah,
favor.
and not only sort of in this game, but also they need Jae-sung to keep them upbeat, keep them like morally say that not morally, like team moral style, like we're still in the game, stuff like that. You know, you can't lose hope at these moments, even though you have a Ziggs support who just built Tear of the Goddess.
I think that's the issue.
Wow, what a sick skin. Can we go to the top lane? There's some action happening on the top lane.
Oh,
What
here
is
we
it?
go.
Oh, that's what happens when you push alone and you overextend.
Looks like Red Team's trying to answer, but not much getting out of it.
Okay, I think this
Yeah, and
is
the
so
ultimate is also
systematic
getting
destruction.
turret, so
This storyline, they had a little bit of a hiccup in mid lane a few minutes ago, but now they're dominating again. They're
Yeah.
dominating again.
yeah, Sivir is in a pretty good position to like go transition to the mid game.
Yeah, transition to
With the
mid game.
farm that
That's
she
what we're
has
looking
been-
for.
she has
We're
been
looking for a
accumulating.
transition to the mid game. That's what we are doing right now.
All right. Quickly be able to answer Orn's pushing down in top lane. Oh, there's some crapping.
I should start playing
Jason is
Ornn.
at it again.
Ornn is a pretty safe champion, isn't he? He's got escape, he's got wave clear, he's got CC, and he's
Yeah.
tanky. Like, that's the perfect kind of champion to play.
Yeah, he is
Isn't it?
very fairly like.
Why isn't he playing
Sustaining.
a lot though? Oh, he doesn't have sustain, does he?
Well, like tankiness, I guess. Yeah,
But tankiness ain't no sustain, baby.
yeah. It's like durability. So look like
Durability,
Blue
that's a
Team
good
got the mounting Drake. out
Another
of this.
dragon for Toinen.
Yeah.
Let's not call them blue team, they have a team name. Because
Right,
we
yeah,
keep calling
right,
all the gamers
right,
all the
yeah.
gamers, right? So it's fair to call them by their team name.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, Ornn is putting a pretty good pressure down there, and now they're able to
pressure.
dive.
That's good pressure. Wow.
Yeah, and
This is
Jarvan
just
was there waiting.
straight up destruction. Like this is
done as
12 minutes. They are in their
And
base
it's perfect
almost.
tanking as well. Nobody died. So.
Nobody died. That is perfect tanking. That is perfect.
But
But
here
now
again,
here comes
Jason.
Jae-sung. Jae-sung. He could not
Can he
kill
get
the
it?
Ornn, but can he? Maybe he can.
Yeah, there we
He
go.
gets one kill. He gets one kill, and then he
he
flashes
gets
out.
out.
Wow, Jae-sung. And now he controls the bear. You see?
Yeah.
He controls the bear, but they destroy
Yeah,
the
it's
bear.
not enough though. So they did get.
Oh no, Jae-sung, no!
And there's this- yeah.
There goes the perfect game. Now he has a bad KDA. Let's see the KDA. Oh no, he already had a bad KDA. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, the most important things.
Let's see the items.
Let's see.
So,
There's okay. Pressure up top, but it gets
pressure.
under with the
Wow, Sivir just solo. Is that a solo kill? That's a
Yes,
solo
it is
kill. That's a
indeed.
solo kill on the Ziggs support
Sivir
that build a
support
Tear
is
of the
looking
Goddess.
pretty
That's why you don't build Tear of the Goddess. And you don't go Ziggs support. What the hell?
It's not that bad, but it just doesn't work out this time.
Wow.
Right.
Hey. You know how to keep this on always.
Well, I think it's better if you don't
difficulties,
keep it
but
on
we're
because they
working
have
with
more
them.
space to.
Alright.
There's a tropical.
Okay, so can you explain what the orange passive, what it works? Because I never really read
Yeah,
anything
so
about
Orn
it.
is basically able to build his own items. He doesn't have to go to the shop. He can build items in the lane. And also, I think once he hits level 6, then he can start giving upgrades to his teammates as well. So especially now that Sivir is pretty strong, he will probably upgrade her Infinity Edge, the weather version.
Oh, so you can.
Yeah, and it's very good because the teammates don't have to buy the items, because previously you would have to buy the items from the shop once to get the upgrades, but now Orn can just give them to you to have the items that can be upgraded.
Okay,
it's
so
basically a
and does it
free
cost?
upgrade in a
Does it
sense.
so it doesn't cost any gold to upgrade your teammates' items.
It doesn't cost anything. Yeah, it's just like if you have the item, then Orn can come close to you and upgrade it for you. But he has to be a certain level.
But
I
can he
think it's
troll
something
like
level
he
11.
can give a Zig support? Oh no, Jason
Oh,
gets hit with
Jason
the bind,
gets
and
caught.
now he gets bursted down.
but
Does he get bursted down?
oh,
He lives. He lives.
lives.
Oh, the teammates come save him,
Yeah,
and the
he
Jarvan
lives.
comes
But
and
there
destroys
we
him.
go,
Wow,
Jarvan goes for
wow,
the
and then
engage.
flashes away. Wow, now all the game is just got destroyed once again. But who got the kill? My boy Jay Song got the kill. Their only kill, Jay Song got it.
No favorites here though.
No, no favorites. But you gotta say that Jay
Most
Song has been
from,
fair. But
casters, of course.
to be fair,
But it did go
severe.
in the Toinen's favor, so they're getting the tower as well.
Oh yeah, heavily. And
And
now,
here-
what the hell?
Yeah.
Like they can do. Oh wow, just
They
got the
did get
kill.
one kill as an
Wow,
answer,
Not
but-
bad, not bad. So that's
This is
actually a
still-
pretty good trade
They
for
will
other
get the
gamers.
objectives.
Yes, but if they lose this objective, then it's not worth. Then it's not. Oh wow! Like you think that Trundle is very tanky, but he's actually not very tanky at the moment. No.
Yeah, yeah, and Trundle really needs the tank in the enemy team to get tankier himself.
Yes, yes, yes. And who killed the tank in the enemy team? My boy Jay Song. He focused the tank. He did focus the tank, but it's fine because he got the kill though. You can't focus the tank if you kill the tank.
So let's see.
So wait, back to the Orn passive, because I'm really interested about this Orn champ. I should maybe pick him up myself. So he can
Important
basically,
things.
but can he
Or
troll?
recommended to you today.
Can he troll like his teammate? Like some teammate has maybe like a.
There's only some items that
And what does the upgraded item do? I say I upgrade a rabbit on stat cap.
extra.
Yeah, there are certain items that you can upgrade, and I believe they only give like extra stats to you.
Yeah.
So if
extra
you have
AP.
Rabadon Jet Cap, you get more AD to you. And if you have Infinity Edge, you get more AD to you.
Okay.
It's like a better version,
Oh wow.
but no like new qualities.
Can I mention again? Jason got
Yeah,
another
we have
kill.
more team fighting again. but
And
still
Jason
doing
just got
things
another
well.
kill.
Although they did get one kill.
That was a nice combo.
And now Sibir got the Rift Herald bonus.
So I guess. Oh.
Sibir is, Six is escaping into an interesting place. Going
Yeah.
for those deep
It looks
wards.
like he'll live though.
Yeah, they prefer to push mid lane.
What deep
And
wards?
They
It-
have their Rift Herald
the-
now, so
The Ziggs
would be a
has.
pretty big
I don't think the Ziggs has like completed the. Oh no, he has the quest.
yeah, he has the second.
So he's not a
part,
total
but,
noob.
Yeah.
They are fighting top.
But
They're fighting top. They're fighting top. Let's see what happens. Top. 1v1. 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 Oh, we're almost too late for the 1v1. But oh, what a flash!
The flash
Whoa!
escape.
Save.
And it seems
But
like
in this
Oracle
situation,
will actually get
in this situation, the Orn could communicate with his teammates. Oh, I got Trundle is very low top. Could somebody come in the enemy jungle and
Yeah.
intercept his escape?
it seems like
But
they
he did,
prefer to take the objective
and he did
doesn't
not do that.
escape.
That's why you need to communicate, ladies and gentlemen.
And now Orn is also able to pressure the top lane as well. And here we go, Rice picks another kill.
Again, wow. If you look at who has fed the most, actually, the Aalto gamers, everybody of them in their team has fed quite a lot.
Hey, Jason is out there, but oh, he gets caught by the wards. Yeah, Jason is
Oh.
goner.
And normally you
Bye-bye.
see Jay Song bringing at least one from the enemy team down with him, but this time no. This time the enemy team got to him.
Yes, they have pretty good pressure on all lanes at the moment. Bot
Yes.
lane pushing and the top lane is getting ready for
They are, Thornen is putting the pressure on all the gamers.
Yeah.
And What do you think in this kind of situation Aalto gamers can still do to win this game? Because realistically, they can't win the game anymore, can they?
Yeah, they are in a pretty bad spot. I
They're
think
pretty
they
much
have
lost
to get,
already.
Some good picks, like win one defensive key fight.
I don't
and then
know.
That
Yeah,
could
yeah,
maybe
could be.
turn around, but this is looking pretty bad for Aalto
This is
gamers.
looking very, very dire. But maybe the Ziggs can come up with something to redeem that he picked a support Ziggs. But no, he can't.
Yes, this is of course the crucial item choice that decided the game. So let's see, it's not over yet.
Oh, Jason with another kill!
And the zone
And-
is saving him.
Yes, very
Fine.
decent zone, yes.
There we
Oh,
go.
but
He can still
they
contribute. Yeah.
can they? Oh, the Jarvan is focusing. Like I think they put Jarvan to
got
focus
killed.
on the Annie
There we
just Annie. So they only
But
got
it's
one
not
kill.
enough.
I think.
Rise and Jarvan got kills, and there we go. It's an ace.
It's
they might
an
be
ace.
going for
I
the
think they
end,
can finish here.
although they don't have. They have a small wave, so they could maybe get the tower.
This would be very embarrassing if they finish before the 20-minute mark. Can they do it? Can they do it? Let's see. Let's see.
There we go. They're going for it. 30 seconds.
A teleport is coming in to save the
right,
minute.
so Rise recall the teleport.
Oh,
That's
I think we can safely say that's it. This is pure domination.
Let's see.
Pure
I think
domination.
Aalto will go for the last
Oh no, they're gonna do the
fight.
BM. They're gonna do the thing where they like try to get the kills, but then they don't get the kill. They're all gonna die now, and then
Oh yeah. it's
oh no
really bad.
no, excuse me, no, this is not my solo queue games. They just they just end the game like this.
Oh, yeah, the damage is enough to kill them out as well. Yeah, none of them
Okay.
has, none of the toy
Wow,
team has
wow,
died.
wow.
And here we go, they go for finish.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh, they will get one.
Oh, Tristana gets one. Okay, but that's
But there we go.
that's some interesting stuff to be fair. Yeah, that's dominated. Oh, somebody has left the game already. Somebody rage quit.
Good game.
Yeah, decent game.
Ja isot pojat Target bännäämässä toisen kotimaisen midlanerilta Akalia. Ja Akali-bänni lukittu.
Akali loistava bänni, sieltä suoraan target bännättiin pelin yksi OP-mistä champeista. Toinen kotimainen hoveraa Velkos bänniä, ja kuten aikaisemmin huomattiin, isojen poikien puolelta löytyy Velkos Vandrik. Joten erittäin loistava idea bännätä tämä hahmo pois kyseiseltä pelaajalta.
Mutta kysymys on nyt, että pystyykö Kala esiintymään vaikka hänen championsin bännä?
Pystyykö Kala esiintymään, vaikka Velkos on bännätty? Se
Velkos
jääköön
ja-
kysymysmerkiksi.
Velkos-bän lukittu sisään. Seuraavaksi Keile-bänniä. Selkeästi OP-metapikkejä bännätään pois toisen kotimaisen puolelta.
Näin on.
Tää on joku Ravio-faniklubi, ei täällä ketään muita.
Vähän mainosti tätä. Ravio laittaa äänet kaikki. Äiti, kattokaa, mä oon telkkarissa.
On tytö, nimi Jere.
Jereltä löytyy pieni yllätys sieltä.
Sieltä Veine bänni ja hoverataan. Ilmeisesti toinen kotimainen ei bännä nyt kolmatta bänniä vai?
Kyllä.
Näytti jäävän väliin, paitsi jos on jotain sanallista sopimusta, mutta tällä näyttäisi siltä, että muita bännejä ei ole.
Siellä ensimmäisessä pikkausvuorossa toinen kotimainen. Katsotaan mikä champi saadaan. Onko se Aatrox?
Aatrox menee läpi.
Aatrox.
Meitä vastaan.
Aatrox menee läpi. Aatrox tällä hetkellä. Todennäköisesti ehkä pelin vahvin hahmo.
Top 2 ainakin pitää.
Sieltä Aatrox varmistettu toisen kotimaisen puolelle. Todella kova aloitus tähän Champ Selectiin.
Isot pojat miettivät pitkään hartaasti, että mitä he haluavat pikata.
Millä counterataan tämä overpowered Aatrox pikki? Onko se Xin-Zhao? Kyllä, Xin-Zhao lähtee jungleen isojen poikien puolelle. Ja
Xin-Zhao,
Poppy. Poppy yllättävän hyvä pikki Aatroxia vastaan toplanella.
Isot
Saa nähdä,
pojat-
onko Aatrox jungleri vai toplaneri, se jääköön nähtäväksi.
Isot pojat näyttävät draftaavan Earl-gamien Team Compia. Haluat mahdollisesti saada ison leadin Earl-gameissa, että ei päästä sinne late gameen toisen kotimaisen vahvaa joukkuetta vastaan.
Sieltä Morgana pikattu toiselle kotimaiselle counteraamaan Popyn ja Xin-Zhaon tarjoamaa CC:tä. Jungleen hoverataan Jarvania, joka tarkoittaisi silloin, että Aatrox-pikki on nimenomaan top lane pick.
Kyllä käytössä on Pro Drafti. Eli pian päästään tuohon oikeaan draftiin. Champit otetaan eka tuolla selaimen puolella.
Jarvan lokattu sisään.
Ja vielä isojen poikien vikapikki. Nami-hoveri. Halutaan sitten disengagea vihollisten Jarvan Aatrox-komppia vastaan.
Okei, eli tällä hetkellä näyttää siis toinen kotimainen draftannut itselleen Aatrox, Morgana ja Jarvan. Ja isoilla pojilla Xin-Zhao, Poppy, Nami.
Seuraavan bännin vaiheeseen isot pojat aloittaa bännifeisin.
Jeverit valtuun lisää. Ei mitään.
Draven bännätty isojen poikien puolelta. Tarkoitetaan botlanea, sillä AD-carry ei ole vielä pikattu.
Kysytään tältä taustatiedoilta toplane pelaajilta, että mitä olette mieltä tästä Aatrox Poppy matchupista? Miten se menee teidän mielestä?
No, tällä hetkellä Aatrox nyt on erittäin vahva champion, joka pienenkin liidin saadessaan lähtee aivan järkyttävän nousuun. Mutta Poppy ehkä yksi parhaita matchupia, jossa voidaan pelaa takana ja farmata ja yrittää olla kuolematta. Tosiaan tämä Poppyn W-abilityhan estää Aatroxin E-dashin kokonaan. Eli sillä voi yrittää selvitä lanen ja me ehkä toivoa junglen pressuria. Toisaalta Aatrox on erittäin vahva 2v1 tilanteissa myös. Että saa nähdä miten isot pojat selviävät tästä Aatrox-pikistä.
Hyvin sanottu sieltä Kebeltä. Eli tosiaan Aatrox erittäin vahva hahmo, mutta Poppy yksi parhaista pikeistä vastaan.
Toinen kotimainen bännäsi Karthus Jasu on toisessa bannfaceissa ja isot pojat jättivät 5. bännin väliin.
Kyselläänpä sitten tältä taustalta vielä mitä mieltä Ravio on tästä Jarvan Xin-Zhao jungle matchupista.
Insecure championeita. En osaa antaa tähän oikein. Xin saattaa voittaa, jos se saa hyvän liidin, niin se pystyy lahtaamaan tää Jarvanin ja häätää sen pois omasta junglestaan. Mut muuten Jarvanilla pitäisi olla mapilla paljon isompi pressure, varsinkin levu 2. Levu 2 Xinieltäkin onnistuu ihan hyvin, mut sit näkee miten nämä pelaajat pätkäilee.
Kiitoksia siitä. Meidän jungle-analyysi, erittäin vahva huomio sieltä.
Ja Aatrox näyttäisi menevän mahdollisesti top laneen. Tässä on vielä flex-mahdollisuus. Toinen kotimainen pikkasi siis Caitlyn Rysen. Ryseä pelataan nykyään myös top laneissa. Ja siinä on tosi paljon hyviä matchupeja melee championeihin, mutta Ryse midi on myös mahdollinen.
Kyllä. Siellä toisen kotimaisen puolelta tosiaan pikattu Caitlyn Morgana. Minun henkilökohtainen ehdottomasti suosikki botlane. Todella vahva botlane synergia. Morganan bindi antaa Caitlynille paljon aikaa pistää trapin Morganan bindin alle ja siitä lähtee CC-chain ja damage. Inputti on aivan uskomaton. Siellä isojen poikien puolelle pikattu botlane, siis Nami Sivir. Todella safe vaihtoehto. Sivir hyvä pikki Caitlyn Morganaa vastaan, Spellshieldi tätä lanea vastaan. Todella hyvä. Midlanelle pikattu Kassadin. Kassadin Ryse matchup. Olettaen, että Ryse on midissä. Mites meidän Kassadin Ryse matchup menee? Voisiko Sebastian Saari Kempe sieltä kertoa?
Ehkä Nixis on parempi tähän matchupiin, mutta haluan heittää tämän takapenkin huomioon, että olisi erittäin järkevää vaihtaa Aatroxi Kassadinia vastaan, koska se on aivan nolla counterplay matchup Kassadin.
Kyllä, sieltä on heitetty huomioon, että toinen kotimaisen kannattaisi tehdä lane swappi tässä vaiheessa siirtää tosiaan siis Aatrox midlanelle ja Ryse toplanelle saataisiin 2 lanea counterattua yhdellä. Kaksi kärpästä yhdellä iskulla. Saa nähdä osaako toinen kotimainen ajatella näin fiksusti kuin me Eunedoxit täällä kästäyksen puolella.
Sivuhuomiona Kassadin pystyy leinaamaan Aatroxia vastaan safemmin kuin Ryseä vastaan early gameissa. Aatrox voittaa jokaisen traden, mutta Kassadin on tosi vaikea force divata tai forcea tradea, mikäli Kassadin vain pelaa safea.
Satorille terveisiä sinne Twitchatin puolelle.
Ja nämä näyttää siltä, että ollaan päästy ihan viralliseen Champ Selectiin. Nähdään ihan pikit livenä.
Tässä nyt ei siis bänneillä ole mitään merkitystä, koska pikit on jo tehty tuolla selaimen puolella. Nämä pojat jatkavat samalla mallilla. TK.
No joo, ehkä TK.
Tai toinen K.
Hyvä. Vähän TK.
No niin, sieltä saadaan bännitkin laitettua. Isot pojat.
Isot pojat.
Ei se päivä.
Ei mennyt. Pitää panna sit
Sinäkin.
Painappa se.
No niin.
Joo, täällä
Nyt on siellä oikeat tiimitkin, eli tosiaan toinen kotimainen eli TK vastaan Isot Pojat.
Ja tässä näette ne pikit, mitä draftissa käytiin jo läpi.
No, saadaanko tää fullscreenille tosta, että nähdään se?
Me katsotaan sitten varmaan ton kautta.
Niin, aivan.
Kansi varmaan vetäisi opsi tuon toisen.
Sieltä saadaan pikitkin tehtyä. No tosiaan tässä vielä tulee 3 minuutin spectator viive, että tässä ei ole kenelläkään mitään kiirettä.
Nyt on hyvä aikaa sieltä kotipuolessa hakea sipsit ja popcornit kippoon ja valmistautua katsomaan illan yhtä kovinta matsia. Toinen kotimainen vastaan Isot Pojat. Nyt on sitä nannaa luvassa kaikille siellä kotipuolessa.
Tässä vaiheessa vielä voidaan heittää kysymyksiä Eune Dogseille, jos niitä on vielä, nyt kun on Ravio-fanejakin vielä paikalla. Ravio nyt ei virallisesti Eune Dogseihin kuulu, hän on meidän manageri vieraana täällä. Vieraileva manageri, coachi, koditon.
En ole.
Kyllä erittäin vahvat draftit on molemmilla näin, varsinkin mitä late gaming tulee.
Joo, aika metadrafteja. Ehkä isoilla pojilla vähemmän metaa, mutta silti näyttää vahvalta.
Toi botlane näyttää vähän pelottavalta, jos tää Jarvan pääsee sinne ottamaan pressureja ylös. Siellä on aika helposti daivattamassa tommonen nami.
Isojen poikien pitää huolta, että Jarvanin sijainti tiedetään ja heidän botlane pelaa safeä. Morgana Caitlinilla on koko ajan prio laneillä kumminkin ja he aikovat vaan puskea sisään ja koittavat pakottaa leadia sinne botsideen.
Siellä on molemmilla tiimeillä tupla teleportti käytössä, eli et tuskin mitään hirveän veristä alkupeliä on tulossa laneilla. Samoin Namilla huomioi X-Hausti eikä Ignitea, mikä on nykyään harvinaisempi valinta. Mahdollisesti yrittää tämän Aatrox-pikin saada sitten tällä X-Haustilla shutdownattua, mutta toisaalta sitten Aatrox hiilaa aivan helvetisti, niin se Ignitekin olisi ihan kiva siihen.
Ja Ignatihan sieltä vaihtuu.
Ja viime hetken Ignite vaihto. Tämä oli selvästi taktikoitu tämä. Siellä oli Jubeli huutamassa, että nyt Nami saatana Ignite, niin voidaan pelaakin tämä lane.
Ei tän nössöilemään tultu, tappojahan täällä halutaan.
Ja nyt Waiting for Spectator.
Henkilökohtaisesti kiinnostaa todella paljon tämä Jubelin suoritus AD-käydyn roolissa. Moneen vuotoin kaveria nähnyt ja katsotaan mihin jäbä on viime aikoina kehittynyt. Noustaanko pilviin tällä Sivirnami botlaneilla vai tuleeko Matsuli Scrubin kova botlane synergia Caitlyn Morgana viemään ylitse tämän?
Kaksi minuuttia aikaa ennen kuin päästään in-gameen ja
Siellä voisi Twitchatti vähän spämmätä, että kumpaa tiimiä kannatetaan. Kummalla on enemmän vahvistusjoukkoja siellä katsomon puolella?
Onks Kebe istu tässä?
Joo, semmoista. Haluatko et sä ollut käsittää?
Tää voin mä kästää, mutta siis sä voit istua siellä olla vähän spotlightissa. Vaihdetaan. Tuu huutaa sinne raviotyyliin taakse.
Otatko se Challenger-reppu siihen esille?
Joo. Tää. Mitäs ST hoitaa?
Paljon sun vaan?
Miinus jotain ihan
Mikäs toi
Niin. En mä ainakaan huomannut sillä aikaa. Noniin.
Joo, hyvää iltaa vaan kaikille. Minä olen Kebbe, a.k.a. talonmies Kebbe. Tässä on minun poikani esikoiseni. Ja nyt katsotaan mitäs täällä tapahtuu. 50 sekuntia spectator delaytä vielä jäljellä ja sitten päästään tämän jännittävän matsin pariin.
Todella kova kotimainen spektaakkeli luvassa.
Nuoria paikallisia lupauksia kerääntynyt tänne Helsingin sydämeen pelaamaan legendojen liigaa.
Kyllä.
Moi Sator!
Molemmilla kompella näyttäisi olevan vähän late game teamfight painotteinen komppi. Ei ehkä lähdetä cheesaamaan samalla tapaa kuin Eunedoksit konsanaan.
Jätetään ne juustohommat niille rotille ja koirille.
Tehdään näin.
Pitää muistaa toi Jarlu Game pressure siellä alhaalla, se on oikeesti tosi. Siihen saattaa peli mennä siinä saman tien.
Jotain early game aggressioita voi junglereilta tulla, kumminkin Xin saa tunnettu level 2 ja level 3 gankeistään. Ja Arvan pystyy viimeistään level 3 yrittää matchata näitä gankkejä.
Tosiaan niin kuin viime patchissa asti ollut, että Scuttle-metahan on muuttunut vähän se. Yes. Ja täällä ollaan loading screenissä.
Ei se ollut se. Ei, kohta.
No se tulee myös. No niin, ja me olemme pelillä, että se on automaatilla vai oletko se olla manuaali? Se on aina kivempi ajaa automaatilla.
Onko siinä mikä skenne nyt? Sieltä ylin sieltä.
Director-kamera.
No niin.
Onko toi...
Niin skenne vai? Mikä skenne siinä on tällä hetkellä?
Tää on toi Chrome. No niin, sieltä lähdetään.
Alta. Siinä ei edes näy peliä.
Toinen kotimainen heti Invade. Laitapas kamera sinne Invadeen. Siellä on heti ollaan actionissa jo.
Ja sit tää pääs takastiin.
No niin, siellä mennään. Blue Team, toinen kotimainen heti hyökkäämässä. Bindingi osuu, Nami jää heti kiinni. Ei mitään mahdollisuutta päästä
Sieltä
pois
Invadeista Fierce Bloodi Aatroxille. Todella kova aloitus toiselle kotimaiselle.
Ja tämä vielä Aatrox poppi matchup, josta puhuttiin, että mikäli Aatrox tässä leadin saa, niin ei siinä junglegenkitkaan auta tämä liian vahva champion, vaan tulee ja hiilaa damagen yli ja tappaa kaikki. Että nyt erittäin varovainen pitää olla tuolla topsidella, kun Glasscan ja Red As Me Piss pelaavat.
Näyttäisi siltä, että molemmat junglerit aloittavat Red Buffilta, mikä tarkoittaa, että Mirror-junglausta voi syntyä mahdollisesti. Saa nähdä, miten tämä tästä lähtee liikenteeseen.
Kukas sai First Blood?
Meni Aatroxille.
Aatroxille First Blood. Se on tosi ikävä homma tässä. Varsinkin jos Jarlyn Game koitetaan saada botlane pressurella.
Ei tuu mitään.
Toisella kotimaisella tulee todennäköisesti olemaan kovat priorityt joka lanella. Saa nähdä, miten isoin poikien jungleri Xinsao tästä pääsee sitten tästä tilanteesta pois.
Top laneissa heti aggressiivista treidaamista, mutta toistaiseksi menee ainakin taas. Oliko sieltä tuli varmaan First Bloodilla Longswordi? Kyllä, sieltä tuli Longswordia juomaa Aatroxille.
Laittakaa pelaajat oikeassa järjestykseen.
Aivan. No.
Ei se on junglessa se kassarin.
Jungle Kassadin mainittu. Ja
Siinä oli Jungle Kassadin kokeilut ja epäilen tätä tehokkuutta.
Tässä nähdään tämä Sivirin early soveminen botissa jo.
Nähdään jokainen alkaa soveta pikkuhiljaa todella kovaa treidaamista toplanella.
Siellä ei poppi kunnioita ollenkaan Aatroxin aikaisempaa level 2. Siinä menettää puolet healthestaan jo tässä vaiheessa.
Katsotaan, Junglessa Jarman lähtee kontestamaan Red Buffia. Liian myöhässä.
Tässä saattaa jonkin sortin skirmissi tulla.
Katsotaan, mitä tapahtuu.
Sini
Molemmat
ehkä
level 2.
Yrittää... Ei
Ja sieltä saadaan flashi. Todella hyvä invading. Sieltä saadaan ilmaiset flashit. Saadaanko tappo? Ei saada.
Riittääkö?
Riittää,
Joo.
ja sieltä tulee Midan Toxicille tappo. Todella hyvä invade Jarvanilta. Tiedettiin, että oma midlane priority löytyy toplaneissa, ei hätää, että Poppi pääsisi roamaamaan mukaan. Todella hyvin luettu toisen kotimaisen junglerilta Scaribolta. Sieltä pöllitään heti vihollisen raptorit ja saadaan näin Xinsao jälkeen.
Tässä toisen kotimainen botlane on sovemassa Siviria turretin alla, mikä on ehkä vähän yllätys tästä matchupissa.
Kuten aiemmin mainittu, isojen poikien junglerilla Xinsaolla todella paljon haasteita päästä eteenpäin tällaisessa even jungle matchupissa, missä joka lane on sovettu sisään.
No nyt junglerit ottavat molempien puolien ravut. Itse asiassa onko siellä botlane? Onko tämä solokill topissa?
Sieltä poltetaan Poppin flash.
Polttaa flashin, en ole ihan varma oliko tarpeeseen, mutta parempi varma ratkaisu. Katsotaan.
Toisin kotimaiset laneet näyttävät todella vahvoilta. Siellä on todella kovan paineen alla kaikki pelaajat tällä hetkellä. Miltäs meidän botlane näyttää tällä hetkellä? Botlaneissa wardit on asetettu paikoilleen. Tiedostetaan Xinsaon sijainti ja sillä lähtee skirmissi Jarvan vastaan Xinsao. Xinsao voittaa, mutta päkkää pois tilanteesta, kun tietää, että omat lanet eivät priorityä omista. Siellä takaisin menee Jarvan. Xinsao joutuu päkkäämään edelleen, ei voi kontestaa tätä 1v1. Tietää, että Ryse voi liikkua ihan milloin vain. Double buffit Rysellä. Todella kova lane priority. Kassadin joutuu beissaamaan, kuten myös toplanella Poppy erittäin lovilla hävinnyt radet botlaneissa. Pientä freezeä yritetään saada, mutta kuten huomaatte, sovetaan sisään. Joka lane on sisään sovettu. Mitä Xinsao voi tässä tilanteessa tehdä? Sieltä löytyy pienet raptorit vielä tallesta. Otetaan se, mitä löydetään. Paljon ei ole.
Tuhkatkin pesästä.
Kuten huomataan, midlane päkkää siellä. Toplane turretin alla ja botlane turretin alla. Onneksi botlaneista kuitenkin löytyy tämä sustain puoli Namilta, eli ei ihan niin vaikeata ehkä ole, mutta kun saadaan tämä minion wave tähän asentoon, niin sieltä ei hirveästi voi tulla eteenpäin. Pitää vain odottaa, että wave slow puskee turretin alle, että saadaan sieltä vähän kultaa omaankin tiimiin.
Ja tässä isojen poikien molemmat lanerit käyttäneet defensive teleportit jo ihan vaan Expan takia.
Siellä taas Jungles Kirmissi ja toplane lähtee kontestamaan sinne ja sieltä soolota, kun toplane erottaa junglerista. Todella kovaa dominointia Dimililtä toplaneissa. Kuten aiemmin jo mainittu, että Aatrox on erittäin vahva champi ja Dimil käyttää sen potentiaalin todella hyvin.
Se on erittäin pelottavaa tälle Namille tällä hetkellä.
Oi, Jukkaa tekee. Hyvin pelattu.
Tässä näkee tän Kaitun Morgana Botlanen voiman erittäin hyvin. Jos kerran saadaan Morgana bindiin kiinni, niin sieltä tulee tappoja.
Nyt lähtee kyllä Poppi lomalle kyllä siellä. Toplane on aivan
Jatkaa dominointia. Todella kovaa suoritusta.
6 minuutin kohdalla meillä on tässä jo melkein 3 tonnin goldiliidi käsissä. Että vähän arvioitiin, että olisi hiljainen early game, mutta tää on ollut kyllä aivan kaikkea muuta. Tämä on ollut yksi verilöyly.
Kyllä siellä on toinen kotimainen draftannut erittäin loistavasti priority lanet itselleen. Katsotaan, pystyykö toiset pojat selviämään tästä early-gameista, hidastamaan pelin tempoa ja katsoa, olisiko heistä haastamaan toista kotimaista sitten teamfightien puolella tai paremmalla makropelauksella.
Kyllä itse lähtisi pelaamaan Aatroxia vastaan tässä patchissa. Se menee kyllä bännivasara Aatroxia päähän tässä tällä kertaa.
Fiksua toisaalta kotimaiselta jättää tämä kyseinen pikki silti auki, sillä he olivat first pick blue sidella.
Siellä botlane joutuu päkkäämään Sivirin maanpuutteen takia. Midlaneissa edelleen Rysellä vahva priority. Toplaneissa Aatrox päkkää, mitä Aatroxi on löytänyt reppuunsa.
Cooldown reduction on löytynyt sieltä aika paljon jo.
Siellä on 20% cooldown reductionia Aatroxin taskussa. Se tarkoittaa sitä, että 6 spämmiä tulee löytymään ja Poppu ei saa hetkenkään rauhaa.
Tässä on massiivinen ero kullassa toplaneissa. Siellä on close armori vastaan 20% cooldown reduction. X.
Joo, saako mä nyt tapettaa?
Katsotaan, siellä on 1500 liidia pelkästään toplaneissa. Ja peliä on mennyt
kova trade midlaneillä. Pressure jatkuu joka lanella.
Kassari yrittää saada pienetkin farit, mitä voi saada, että päästään siihen leittien power spikeen, mutta en tiedä riittääkö tässä pelissä.
Siellä setupataan Cloud Drake, Eye Drakea tällä hetkellä.
Näyttää siltä, että Cassidy maksaa E:tä, vaikka tässä matchupissa Guumaxi olisi paljon turvallisempi late game scalaamista varten.
21. No niin, tässä se. Ja sieltä napataan pelin ensimmäinen Dragoni. Toinen kotimainen vahvasti ja ilman kontestia hakee sieltä itselleen Cloud Drake eli Movement Speedia pojille. Top laneissa dominointi yhä jatkumassa. Taas farmitilannetta, top lane 25, jungle toistaiseksi tasan, midi 24, Poppy pistää sinne vielä kampoihin.
Oi, siellä on nyt top lane känkki, mutta Aatroxilla on ulti ylhäällä.
Pitää muistaa, että Aatroxin ulti ei enää pelasta enää ekalla käytöllä saman tien sitä Aatroxia. Tarvii sen yhden tapon, että se mikä GA siitä tulee päälle.
Sieltä Dimli kylmänviljasti pakenee paikalta hakemaan mansikat joelta. Nam, sinne menivät suihin ja Aatrox on taas ilmassa leinille.
Tästä känkistä huolimatta Aatrox on edelleen hyvin vahvassa asemassa. Poppu joutuu pelaamaan hidasta peliä varovasti turretin alla.
Tämä on itse asiassa hyvin pelattu Xinsalta. Kassadin erittäin varmasti haluaa backkää näillä healteilla, niin Tone Rysen pois, että saadaan rauhassa backätä eikä tule taipia. Mutta onko nyt? Taitaa olla Xinsal
on Jarvan level 6 jo.
Lyö poika, lyö!
Saadaanko sieltä?
Ai, siinä flash! Jarvan cancelaa auto-attakinsa.
Vähän kyseenalainen flashi sieltä Skaribon puolelta, mutta hyvä peli overall, saadaan 1-1 treidattua ja midlanein turretille wave tapettua.
Tosiaan flash oli ihan hyvä, mutta tässä tapahtui mekaaninen virhe, kun auto-attack cancelattiin. Saattaa poikaa vähän jännittää täällä turnauspeleissä.
Totta kai se on aina ihan oma ympäristössä pelata tällaisessa turnausympäristössä, kun sieltä kotinoja tuolista. Kädet tärisee itse kullakin.
Aivan.
Katsotaan vähän botlane tilannetta, sinne ollaan hetken katsottu miltä sillä näyttää tilanne. Siellä on taas Sivirillä manat lopussa. Namilta tosiaan hiili löytyy kitistä, mutta manaa ei voida antaa. Eikä siellä on ilmeisesti Mats oli pelannut oikein lanen, eli ei anna Jubelille ilmaista manaa pleissaamalla trappeja, mitkä Sivir voi sitten spellshieldillään.
Samalla top lanessa verilöyly jatkuu Rampage Dimlillä, Aatroxilla.
Siellä Dimli on 4-0.
Katsotaanpa instant replay tästä tilanteesta top laneissa. Ollaan turretin alla molemmat melko lovella, mutta ländää tuo knokin.
Hieno mekaaninen ulospelaus Dimliltä. Kyllä näkee, että tätä Aatrox-pikkiä on harjoiteltu solokuessa todella paljon. Vahva hahmo ja vahvat kädet pojalla, niin kyllä sitä tulee hyvää taikin.
Hyvää jälkeä. Tosiaan Poppilla vielä flashi käytössä, että ei riittänyt reaktiot tuota Aatroxin flashkuuta flashaamaan. Ja sieltä lähtee sitten platingit heilumaan lisää rahaa tämän pojan taskuun. Nyt on top midlanessa tilanne, siellä on sinigankki, mutta
countergankki on paikalla.
Jarvan countergankilla.
Karibo lukee todella hyvin Xinsan Bathhäystä. Sieltä supportti myös mukana. Harvoin näkee, että supportti on mukana näissä hyvissä midlane 2v2 kirmisseissä. Supportti roumaa paikalle ja käännetään 2-3 toisten kotimaiseen puoleen.
Sieltä melkein Kassadinkin saa ruuttia naamaan. Tosiaan Scrubilta erittäin hyvä roami tähän väliin, kun ei ole botlaneissa mitään pressurea saatavana, niin suoraan midin. Ja top laneissa vaan jatkuu. Poppi on mennyttä.
Kyllä, mennyt mies.
En kyllä usko, että tässä vaiheessa kukaan pystyy tätä Aatroxia pysäyttämään. Puhuimme aikaisemmin, että win conditionilla olisi, että ei päästä Aatroxia edelle, mutta tässä nyt aivan päinvastoin käydä.
Kyllä. Ja taas siellä lähtee Karibo näyttää todella kovaa dominointia Junglepulta ja pysyy elossa. Loistavasti pelattu, tiedetty omat rajat. Sieltä saadaan ensimmäinen turretti, Dimli nakertaa siellä Aatroxilla ensimmäisen turretin ja saa siitä ekstra kullat omaan taskuunsa. Tämä Aatrox on niin vahva, että eihän tästä tehdä enää mitään.
Kyllä, ei Karibo pelkää riskejä ottaa, se on kyllä hyvän pelaajan merkki. Peli vähän rauhoittuu siellä, toisen kotimaisen joukkueet pääsevät käyttämään kultaansa ja palaavat kartalle entistä vahvempana.
Täytyy kyllä vielä painottaa tätä toisen kotimaisen draftäystä, eli erittäin kova drafti tehty tähän pohjalle. Joka lanella vahva priority, skaalataan sopivasti late game, sopivasti early gamea.
No, tässä alkaa isojen poikien turretit eivät ole enää niin isoja, kun alkaa kaatua ympäri karttaa täällä. Caitlyn tunnettu turretin ottaja. Passiivi auto, että kellään nakertaa sitä turrettia.
Kysymys kuuluu, mitä isät pojat voivat tehdä tässä tilanteessa kääntääkseen pelin heidän puoleensa vielä. Edelleen toivottaisiin sitä pelin temmon hidastamista ja toivotaan, että voidaan teamfighteissa saada Sivirin damagea läpi ja Kassadin sinne level 16, kaikille tuttu hauska level 16 Kassadin, joka pystyy 1v9 tappamaan ihan kenet haluaa.
Kyllä level 16 Kassadin on mahdollisuus ja samalla vaaditaan, että toinen kotimainen tekisi virheitä. Esimerkiksi Baronin heitto voisi olla yksi mahdollisuus näissä.
Katsotaan mitä Xinsa lähtee buildaamaan siellä tällä hetkellä. Siellä on Jungle Itemi Warrior tullut valmiiksi. Mielenkiinnolla odotan mikä on seuraava itemi. Xinsa on 1-4 eli todella jäljessä tässä tällä hetkellä ja tiimi muutenkin jäljessä, niin toivottavasti ei sorru siihen houkutukseen ja lähtee buildaamaan Triniforcea, koska se ei todellakaan ole hyvä valinta tähän. Sinne vaaditaan sitä tankkisuutta, että on frontline kunnossa. Stera, Cage tai Guardian Angel kova vaihtoehto tähän väliin, että saadaan se frontline kuntoon. Muuten backline damage ei voi mennä sisään, jos ei frontlinein armorit kestä.
Ja siellä Toinen kotimainen hakemassa rauhallisesti toista Dragonia ilman contestia. Pitäisi mennä kevyesti. Topissa 2v1 tilanne, mutta ei voi. Katsotaan riittääkö Aatroxia. Sinillä iso base damage.
Toi hiilinki on todella pelottavaa.
Tässä näemme niinku mitä Aatrox pystyy tekemään.
Törkeä
Se
hahmo.
on todella lähellä.
Oli erittäin lähellä.
Kyllä me
Mutta
ei voi mitään sanoa. Aatrox ei ole palase.
Ei. Siinä on kyllä naula isojen poikien arkkuun. Siellä pojat on nyt niin syvälle kaivaneet kuoppansa, että Aatrox tulee voittamaan tämä 1-5, jos tarvii. Tietenkin myös...
Lähdetään kontestamaan vielä kassakin, niin saadaanko kolmas tappo? Ei aivan. Mutta Scooteri sieltä kauniisti nähdään se.
Dimley on pysäyttämätön, unstoppable player.
Todella vahvasti Dimli ajaa tätä Aatroxia, tietää Kitin rajat ja omat potentiaalinsa aivan loistavasti. Tämä on aivan loistava päivä, yhtä juhlaa Dimlille.
Alkaa isojen poikien beissi vuotamaan siihen tahtiin, että...
Ja siellä Caitlyn Morgana tekee sitä, mitä Caitlyn Morgana tahtoo tehdä, eli puskea ja puskea. Sovea veiviä, puskea turrettia.
Tässä on niinku hyvä esimerkki, että ei ole mitään syytä lähteä haarailemaan ympäri karttaa. Pysytään omalla leinillä, koska Aatrox pystyy... Katsotaan, tätä ei kyllä Aatrox pysty pitämään.
Oh,
Ei, sieltä Namille
shutdown Namille ei kuulosta hyvältä. Saatiin Aatrox alas vihdoin ja viimein, kun sinne mennään 3 kontestamaan pitkään sinne jäädyt kriidaavaa Aatroxia, mutta harmin paikka, että shutdowni menee isojen poikien supportille. Ei ehkä niin hyvä.
700 kultaa napsahti Namin tilille, mutta en tiedä onko enää tässä vaiheessa tämä 700 kultaa pelastamaan yhtään ketään. Sinne jää vielä 200 shutdownit Aatroxin nimelle, että poika kuolee vielä toisen kerran, niin saadaan shutdown goldia, mutta saa nähdä mitä tapahtuu. Death's Dance saatu Aatroxilla. Vielä lisätään tätä healingia entisestä.
Ainakin semmonen 15 minuuttia pitäisi isojen poikeusta stoolata tätä peliä, että päästäisiin vähän kontestamaan teamfighteissa. Kassadin tarvii niitä leveleitä, kuten aiemmin mainittu. Sivir tarvii niitä krittia-itemeitä, Essence Reaver, Infinity Edge, Chili-itemi. Muuten damage ei vaan millään tule riittämään. Toivotaan myös, että teamfightissa löydetään se Ignite tai Healing Reduction tohon Aatroxiin, että voidaan pysäyttää se jollain tavalla.
Tässä siellä istutaan pinkin päällä, saadaanko pikki popysta.
Kyllä,
ei ole
taas.
Ei ole Magic Resistia ollenkaan keskitytty vaan tämän Aatroxin counteraamiseen, niin siellä sitten Ryse, Morgana, Magic Damage Dealerit räjäyttävät popyn. 0-5 poppy ei oo kyllä varmasti paras peli tänään hänellä menossa. Niin, Sini metsästää täällä Caitlynä, mutta ei saa kiinni tällä kertaa. Toinen kotimainen hakemassa mid-shovea tässä, porukat ruuppaamassa midin ympärillä.
Katsotaan vähän itemeroja. Junglerit on aika tasoissa itemeissä. Kyllä, toplanerilla todella kova ero itemeissä. 2 valmista itemiä ja Ninja tapit Aatroxin taskussa. Poppi vasta rakentaa ensimmäistä itemiään. ADClla 1,5 itemiä valmiina. Siviri ei vieläkään ole saanut Essence Reaveriään valmiiksi. Supportit hyvinkin tasoa tilanteessa.
Kova on pressure midissä. Siellä jää nyt Kassadin jää ruuttiin.
Oi ja hieno tappo sieltä Turretinolta löydettiin Kassadin. Ja Aatroxi näyttää mihin Aatroxi pystyy. Ei lähde vielä liikaa kriidaamaan Turretinalle, kun siinä on aiempikin Turretti tappamatta, mutta se saadaan siitä tapettua ja kohta alkaa rikkoutua isojen poikien basein rajat.
Tossa tosiaan Aatroxille vielä flashi apissa, sillä tuo kuuluisa flash combo.
Siellä saadaan Xinxal. Stopwatch löytyy, Caitlyn kuoleeko? Caitlyn kuolee, hiili menee alas, Morgana kuolee myös, Sivir lähtee, onko se Essence Reaver valmis, sillä Essence Reaver on finissä, tuo PS Sword siihen vähän päälle ja sieltä lähtee pietä comebackia isojen poikien, mutta botlanissä turrettia redotaan todella kovaa. Mutta ihan hyvä trade isojen poikien kannalta, Inhibitoria ei vielä menetetä, saadaan sinne vähän Sivirille kultaa taskuun, että saadaan sieltä Infinity Edge valmiiksi. Mutta siellä Skaribo kääntyy, pystyykö Skaribo tekemään vähän liikaa kriidaa Skaribo tällä hetkellä. Kassadille kannattaa ilmaista kultaa taskuun, mutta Aatrox on aivan broken hahmo.
Aatrox 1v3 tilanteessa tällä kertaa botlanea ja Jungeria vastaan, että Xini lähtee ahneesti chaseaamaan, mutta näyttää tällä kertaa Aatrox pääsevän karkuun. Tosiaan tässä vaiheessa kun ollaan 10k goldia edessä on aina hyvä ottaa trade-offit. Et ihan sama vaikka se olisi turretti muutamaan tappoon, koska jos ei ole mitään itemeitä, niin on aivan turha yrittää saada minkään sortin comebackia, mutta tällainen pieni toivon kipinä tässä isoille pojille eivät ole vielä luovuttaneet. Ja nyt katsotaan, kello alkaa lyömään 20 ja alkaa baronit pavnaamaan varmastikin.
Sillä seuraava lohikärmes pavnaa jo.
Toinen kotimainen varmasti katsomassa baronin puoleen. Saako isot pojat otettua vision kontrollin topsideista, että pääsee kontestaamaan tätä baronia ja onko mahdollinen stiili? Tosiaan täältä
Reikki sieltä Loille, tämä on yhtä juhlaa. Ihmettelen kovasti, että tämä Red Buffi täältä ei siirtynyt Sivirin taskuun, vaan Xinzhao otti sen. Tällä Red Buffilla oltaisiin voitu clearaa minion wavejä ja ehkä Sivir nyt tällä kovalla items power spikeillaan voisi tehdä jotain, mutta Red Buff tosiaan siirtyy Xinzhaolle.
Saa ajattelee, että Jubeli on nähnyt parhaat päivänsä, että nyt on minun vuoroni loistaa. Minä näytän, miten tämä Aatrox saadaan aisoihin.
Ja siellä toinen kotimainen lähtee katsomaan, jos saataisiin bottenista tämä avoin inhibitor tuhottua, saataisiin avattua alaosa mapista, niin Baron olisi helppo sen jälkeen ja saadaanhan se sieltä rikottua. Nyt toivoisin backkäämistä pojilta ja Baronille siirtymistä. Erittäin vaikea lähteä isojen poikien kontestamaan Baronille nyt, kun niiden alapääosa mapista vuotaa.
Tosiaan Kassadin saanut level 11, mutta en usko, että se vielä tässä vaiheessa riittää, että ei ole tarpeeksi kultaa kalan taskussa. Se kun katsotaan, kala ei ole saanut vielä ensimmäistä itemiänsä buildattua, että tässä
ei huonolta näyttää.
Ei riitä Kassadinin damage tappamaan yhtään ketään näillä itemeillä. No, Sivir melko vakaasti siellä on buildaamassa 202. Onnistunut välttämään nämä erittäin edellä olevat pelaajat tuolla toisen kotimaisen tiimissä. Sivirihän tiedetään yhtenä parhaista minion clearaajista, että vaikka inhit menevät, niin Sivir clearaa ricochet abilitinsa avulla. Siellä nyt Baron selvästi aloitettu, toinen kotimainen siirtyy Baronille. Vision kontrolli otettu hienosti tästä sekä Baron pitistä. Isot pojat haistelevat, että täällä on nyt jotain mätää tapahtumassa, mutta eivät ehdi tilanteeseen mitenkään. Siitä lähtee Ryse
todella
ulti.
kova makropelaamista ja sieltä lähtee Ryse ultilla. Ja Aatrox näyttää mihin Aatrox pystyy. Aatrox tekee sen mihin Aatrox pystyy.
Erittäin iso Ryse ulti midden Toxicilta.
Loistavaa tiimipelaamista nähdään täällä toiselta kotimaiselta. Isot pojat eivät voi tehdä mitään muuta kuin sanoa, että next is better.
No nyt lähdetään Siege Baronin kanssa, tämä Caitlyn Siege, siihen trapit isoon mukavaan riviin ja turrettia hakkaamaan. Se saa hyvää pokea tuohon. Xinin joutuu backkäämään healthiinsa ja samaan aikaan superminionit jyystävät isojen poikien
joku näköistä ihmettä tässä toivotaan. Löytyisikö ihme sitten esimerkiksi Popylta tai Xinzhaolta, että päästäisiin niihin kärryihin kiinni ja Sivir pääsäisi raastamaan. Mutta ei siltä näytä. Siellä vaan hitaasti annetaan Pacein tuhoutua eikä edes yritetä. Mutta siellä vähän yrittää Nami yksin tuhota Aatroxia, mutta ei ihan riitä.
Skaribo alkaa olla melko lovella. Nyt on Poppy liian syvällä
ja
tilanteessa.
Poppy kuolee jälleen. Ei näytä hyvältä. Mikä voi pojat vielä pelastaa?
Isojen poikien frontline.
Siellä on tripla inhibitorit saatu nurin. Minionita vuotaa Pacein. Ei edes Sivirin Wave riitä tähän, kun siellä Baron minionit vahvana poikineen sillä ryystävät turrettien lomassa.
Sini yrittää epätoivoisesti engagea polttaa ultinsa, siinä välttää damage, mutta ei riitä kyllä nyt.
Nexus-turretit tippuvat, toinen enää pystyssä.
Kyllä eiköhän tämä peli tainnut olla tässä. Isot pojat kamppailevat
lähdetään
loppuun asti. Mutta ei riitä, kyllä tämä Aatrox pikki on
todella hyvää pelaamista. Aatrox kantoi tämän pelin 1-9, mutta täytyy kyllä mainita, että todella hyvin draftattu pojilta ja hyvin pelattu yhteen. Loistavasti eksekutettu team komppi.
Ja voittaja siis toinen kotimainen. Ja pääsevät tässä eteenpäin bracketissa. Oli kyllä erittäin mielenkiintoinen early gameit. Toinen kotimainen executasi jokaisen tilanteen melkein täydellisesti.
Täältä nähdään katsomaan sitten tätä, eli Aatrox 10-1-1. Midlane 7-1, Junglelta todella kovaa tiimipelaamista, ei ota tappuja itselleen, funnelaa kullat tiimille, botlane tasainen hyvä suoritus, ei turhia kuolemia, saatiin kaikki dragonit. Katsotaan, Jubeli pelannut hyvän pelin, 0 kuolema. Hyvin pelattu Jubelilta, mutta muu tiimi vähän läkkäsi ja sortui siihen Aatroxin early game damageen. Katsotaan damage täältä, eli Aatrox 19 000 damagea pyöristettynä, aivan uskomaton hahmo. Kyllä tuo bänni vasaraa tolle hahmolle jatkossa, kiitoksia. Aivan törkeää. Sieltä myös Ryseltä hyvä damage. Ja kuten sanottu, Jubeli pelasi hyvän pelin, mutta ei tällä kertaa riittänyt.
Tässä nähdään tämä Kassadin pikki erittäin heikko early gameissa. Ei päässyt, ei saanut ensimmäistä itemiä, mutta kun aivan tuossa lopussa buildattua, niin että 3 tonnia damagea ja siellä henkihieverissä defendattiin miditurrettia, mutta ei niinku minkään sortin impactia näin nopeatempoisessa pelissä saatu.
Analysoitaisiin tähän, että mitä isot pojat olisivat voineet tehdä toisin. Täällä meidän midlane analysti Nixis jo kertoikin, että Kassanilla oli vähän jotain virheitä esim. Skill orderissa.
Joo, Kassadinilla pitäisi tässä matchupissa pelata safea, että päästäisiin scalausvaiheeseen. Ei pitäisi antaa näiden vahvojen scalereiden vuotaa. Botlane täällä yritti parhaansa pitää omiaan, että Sivir pääsisi late gameen ja Kassadin olisi pitänyt Goo-maxilla ja enemmän safeillä pelata ja finishaa se roa sieltä eikä jättää buildia puoltiehen, niin oltaisiin oltu vähän vahvemmilla ainakin siinä scalaamisen
suhteen. Se on tällainen ristibildi Kassanilla, on 2 itemiä tulossa, mutta kun ei saada yhtäkään valmiiksi, niin ei ole oikeastaan voimaa tehdä mitään.
Ja toplanella huomattiin, että Poppu on vahva pikki Aatroksia vastaan, mutta ei tällä tavoin, jos lähdetään treidaamaan Aatroksin kanssa alkuleveleillä.
Todella kriittistä, että se Aatrox sai sen first bloodin
se
siinä Invadessa.
Invade oli vahva osuus tähän Aatroksin dominoivaan peliin, mutta voidaan myös sanoa, että Poppu ehkä vähän kriidasi liikaa ja koitti treidailla sillä toplanella, kun tiedettiin kuitenkin, että se first blood on pohjalla ja extra longswordi Aatroksin takataskussa.
Juurikin näin.
Katsotaan miten tästä lähdetään sitten etenemään, eli meillä on täällä voittaja tosiaan toinen kotimainen ja toinen kotimainen siirtyy siis
Fresh Minttiä vastaan vissiinkin.
ei kun
Ei
vaan ne siirtyy.
Ei oo.
On. C2 kun menee
Winner
D2.
Winner
Eli
D2.
toinen kotimainen siirtyy tästä suoraan round 6, missä
häviäjien
toisessa lohkossa
finaali.
on jo Eunedoksi. Eunedoksi on siellä saavuttanut jo 4 parhaan joukon ja nyt 4 parhaan joukkoon pääsee siis myös toinen kotimainen. Kiitoksia kaikille seurannasta, mennään pienelle tauolle.
Yo,
starts to be run.
back in the game.
Back in the game.
Still changing the icons.
On blue side we have... Who's on blue side?
Toinen kotimainen.
Toinen kotimainen.
Toinen kotimainen versus Fresh Mint. Fresh Mint's been fresh this whole tournament. I expect great things from them. Maybe like they can maybe upset Toinen kotimainen, who's been really strong. But I feel like they can really dig into the Toinen kotimainen's weaknesses, you know. Fresh
Yes.
Mint, I have great hope for them.
Alright, so what do we have here? Three bands. Irelia, Hecarim and Karthus, so I guess, yeah, some junglers, some top lane bands. On the other side, Aatrox, Akali and Ryze, also like top lane-ish champions. And we have Jarvan and Severe on the other side. Jarvan very strong ganker, Severe good wave clear and scales well into late game, and a surprise Bard pick. Haven't seen that this tournament, I don't think.
Haven't seen that in my games either.
And on the other side we have Morgana, Gangplank and Jinx. Also solid CC and damage on that side. Then we're gonna see Silas taken away, and Urgot as well from the top lane most likely.
They're missing a bit of a front lane in the red team.
Yeah,
Front line,
true.
yeah.
Right now, yeah, Gangplank is not really a front line,
No.
and Morgana definitely not.
Lee Sin is fine.
It's going to be Lee Sin, so they won't have a tank, proper one.
Yeah,
off tank.
not yet.
Don't expect them to pick a tank.
Oh, Kale. We're going in for the scaling, I see.
Kale picked on the blue side by Toinen Kotimainen.
Dude, do you see the Kale icon here? Her eyes look really weird. It's like yellow. It's like inhuman. It's so weird.
And the last pick is LeBlanc and Cho'Gath.
Whoa, there's the tank that
There's the
we're
tank
missing.
that
Yeah.
was missing. Yeah.
I'm looking for.
So Cho'Gath going top, it seems. And so wait, Gangplank mid? Yeah. Okay.
Well, they can swap those lanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's flex. Yeah, true.
Then Morgana supporting Jinx, bottom versus Sivir and Bard.
So not a lot of AP damage on the red side. Like Morgana a little bit, and then Cho'Gath depending on his build.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, yeah, much more balanced team. Definitely looking to scale into late game, but also with Jarvan and LeBlanc to help in the mid game, and Bard as well. It's going to be.
I'm really liking the blue team right now. They have a very well-rounded team.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go into the 3-minute spectator delay.
I feel like the freshman has much more CC, which I like. Shogun has 2 sources of it.
Morgana also.
Morgana, yeah.
Team.
Lee Sin kick, Jinx traps.
You
Actually,
always
Shogun
have
has
the
one
threat
source.
of Gunplank ulti from anywhere in the map.
Yeah.
So
And on the other side, well, there's Jarvan to engage and Bard as well.
Yeah. If they can get a good Bard ultimate, it will be like a guaranteed great ultimate for Jarvan.
Yeah.
they also have more sustained damage than the other team. So if they are not able to pick someone from the blue team quick, I think the red team will be in a very difficult situation.
Yeah, they're gonna be retaliated upon.
Versus that Sivir and Kayle that late game can real high amount of damage.
The Jinx is only one that, like, on freshman side that can actually do consistent damage.
Yeah.
Like GP maybe, but he only throws in a barrel in a few seconds.
Yeah, can
each
good
time.
burst, but like not that much sustained damage, except for the Aalto.
They need to kill either Kayle or Sivir fast.
Yeah.
And the problem is that, yeah, they have some burst, but the highest burst over there is from LeBlanc, and it's in the other team. So if LeBlanc is able to find Jinx in the team fights,
that's gonna be very hard for the other team to come back from that.
And imagine if Bard ults many people and then Jarvan ults on top of that, and then LeBlanc W's, and then W's again with her ult. It's a lot of wombo potential.
Yeah. Amikki. Ei noin paljon, ei noin paljon.
Se hissimusiikki.
No, mutta meillä on vielä minuuttia tuota Champions.
Niin, ei sitä tarvitse. Mutta missä se aika on?
Mikä aika?
Ah, it's here. Where's the music? Ah.
Q Silver Scrapes.
So 40 seconds left till we get into the game.
Silver Scrapes. Silver Scrapes, let's go.
Yo.
Band.
I really like Toinen Kotimainen's like sense of unity. They're like, it's really clear that Matsuli is like the leader of the team, and the others follow suit. Like they even named their clan Matsuli Hate Club. Great sense of unity there and friendship.
Definitely.
Coordination and synergy.
Okay, we're
Alright,
into the
we're
game.
done with the spectator delay. We will go into the game.
Alright. Here we have the loading screen. Soon be changed into the actual game.
All of them have a skin except for Jinx this game.
Ah,
lost.
The Jinx is the weak link right now.
Yeah.
Until I missed that one.
Yeah, that's a shiny Lee Sin skin.
Shiny,
Shiny
Chroma is also looking pretty fancy. Rebirth Aalto.
Yep.
Wait, what was the champion? Oh, Gunplank.
How is it gonna Gunplank survive?
Alright, so
to a
look like
LeBlanc
blue
lane?
side is going for an invade system.
Blue side going for an invade here. Bottom lane, they're going to walk there, waiting for a delayed invade. Or look, oh,
Quite
with the
cheeky.
Bard.
Oh, so cheeky. But they see it from the tower. No, no, they don't.
They
It's
don't
over
see
the
it.
vision.
They don't see it. They don't see it.
But they see it. They're spotted. They're spotted.
They see it coming. They see it coming. Completely spotted out.
They're just waiting. In
And they are waiting the fight.
Are they going to fight 5v5 level 1? I don't know.
Oh no, Cho'Gath's Q!
Oh, you're going
Cho'Gath's
in! A great Q on Jarvan going to be taken down. That's the first blood for Team Toinen Kotimainen, I think. Or the other
Listen
one.
follows!
And Matsuli might be going down as well. Bard taking the tunnel away. Are they going to change? They are going to change this. And that's a Q on the kill. That's 2 seconds, level 1. Severe finished off right there. Dimly taken very low. Toinen Kotimainen now 2-0 down. Pre-laning phase. Great lead taken by Fresh Mint.
And that's also 4 flashes born in the level 1-5.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also 4 for the other team, so it's gonna be a...
Wait, 4 for Freshman and 3 for Toinen Kotimainen.
Yeah. 7 flashes in total.
So nobody's going to cash in their advantage yet, but that is a big lead for Gangplank getting both of those kills.
The
Pre-level
flashes
1.
are quite significant because like the both junglers are really gank heavy, and now they can look for like great entries.
And Jarvan here, level 2 again.
Jarvan's
Going to
GP no
equalize
flash.
the GP no flash. No Jarvan, that's going to be a
Level up
pretty
one.
simple kill here.
Payback
here. Great gank by Skaribo here, taking down Gangplank level 2. Now in bottom lane, Treven's looking for the Morgana Q. Going to miss. In the top lane, Dimly and Cho'Gath going to farm out. I think this is actually a really advantageous lane for Kayle because Cho'Gath doesn't have that much pressure.
No.
Yeah, he can farm safely.
Exactly, and
And
get the
level
klepto procs. Bottom lane.
Going Crypto? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get that elixir that lets her be range 1 level before.
Oh, and
cheeky
cheeky steal from Jarvan right there.
Did he actually steal it?
Yeah, he did. He got the gold on top of his head.
And there, a clean steal by Jarvan here, but
Jarvan wants to fight. Oh, but Jarvan
but
has
it's
no flash.
3v1, but Jarvan flag and drag right away into safety. Good steal, but he will be now returning his to jungle, and we see Lee Sin might be invading, taking the Krugs. Top lane, a little trade going on here. Dimly against the Cho'Gath. Dimly is level 3.
Kayle is doing fine. Oh wait.
But the minion wave is there, so Cho'Gath does decide to fall back.
Scuttle.
And there's going to be the scuttle, uncontested scuttle. Meanwhile, Jarvan is going to take the bottom lane scuttle, knowing that Lee Sin is probably on the top side.
They're looking for gank after this, though.
And also providing some security for their bot lane.
Yeah.
That right now are being pursued.
Bot lane looks like a pretty juicy gank though. There's no ward there. Jarvan is looking for it. They're pinging in, going in.
No
Their Jinx taken very low.
Flash
Flag and
shield,
Drax
wait,
misses,
flash shield.
but it's going to be a lot of damage. There's no flash there. They're going to.
Oh, the red.
Is the red flag going to? He survives the.
Potion.
But Morgana gets taken down. But considering the situation, that's the best that they're going to get.
Yep.
Ooh. Jarvan looking for a revenge here, but he's going to get away. So situation has now been equalized through
He's going to invade the wolves.
through
Lee Sin doesn't know.
middle lane Gangplank kill, and then also the bot lane kill right there.
Also, they managed to get some.
Bard is also rolling.
Bard looking for it, just going to recall there, spot it out. Oh yeah, they're both on the same team. Gangplank getting pressured out by LeBlanc here.
Electrocute this wolf.
LeBlanc does have Ignite here, so Gangplank needs to respect that damage.
But Gangplank can actually orange the ignite.
He's also waiting on the side.
Jarvan is also waiting on the side. Gangplank wisely decides to back off now. Meanwhile, top lane, nothing. Kayle is 10 CS behind.
He's gonna get some back with that wave that he has to beat.
Yeah. But yeah, Kayle is just going to wait to scale up here towards late game and become that absolute beast at level 11 and level 16.
I feel like Cho'Gath just needs to keep up the farm lead, push the kill in, maybe rotate.
Yeah, that's the...
Support the jungler.
Exactly. Bot lane looking for the Q. Good try, but misses.
she has to try to target Bardo with that Q because Sivir's gonna spell him
Yeah.
easily.
Jarvan hovering bot, Lee Sin also in the bottom area, going to pop the plant there.
I'm gonna get any vision from that.
Yeah, no vision spotted from that, but they are going to do a slight invade here into the red jungle. Lee Sin coming around from the backside. This is going to be big because they don't know they're coming.
Jarvan has no idea.
Bard is very low, going to miss his
missed
Q.
the Q.
Unfortunately, that's not going to pay off very well. Going to take some return damage. Gets stunned. Bard might be looking for it, but Lee Sin gets away safely. Now
look at
Jinx
Jinx,
is
look at
actually
Jinx.
taken very low
No
without.
flash on.
He has to flash away. Matsuli, no summoners expended. Now Jarvan also here. Lee Sin in trouble. Going to get flag and drag. Double flash expended, but they're going to get it away safely. So great counterplay by Toinen Kotimainen here. And now Gangplank in trouble. There's going to be, is there an orange? No,
Orange is very late.
Very late, and the flag and drag comes through, but he actually is not going to survive. LeBlanc jumps in and finishes off the Gangplank. Bottom lane now just going to be pushed in. Jinx taken very low, but it's going to heal up here. Bard is roaming around. Top lane, Cho'Gath is maintaining the minion lead by around 10 CS. And Lee Sin hovering mid-side, maybe looking for a
Waiting a
kick
chance.
here.
But it's level 4 to
But he's
LeBlanc's
level
level 7.
4, so that is a very dangerous. LeBlanc might be able to even take him down.
Exactly.
LeBlanc is getting the first tower plate right there, with a 150 gold bounty on her head.
GP can't secure those minions.
Oh, great root by there,
Root on
but
Bard.
Severe is
CC
taking
chain,
a
CC
lot
chain.
of damage there. Jinx needs to be careful, only heal left.
Oh, he killed Lee Sin.
And there's Lee Sin. We're gonna take a short replay here. Seems like Lee Sin was doing the buff.
Did he
Gets
know?
Spotted
Did he
out.
know?
Get it spotted out by.
He guessed. He doesn't know. There's no vision on Lee Sin. He just guessed.
And there, Lee Sin taken very low, easy kill by LeBlanc.
Might have to put it on the board.
Yeah, somewhere here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. True.
And top lane, Cho'Gath getting chunked down by the Jarvan, but it's not going to be taken down yet.
Did use the flash though.
Did have to use the flash.
And he doesn't have teleport
Jarvan
to
invading?
lane, so he's gonna try to get a camp and stay.
Jarvan being very aggressive in the jungle. Now it's a low health Cho'Gath there. Gangplank also there to support them, but LeBlanc is also there.
Is Jarvan gonna steal?
And it might be
No.
a smite war. They do get it, and they're going to back off unless Jarvan decides otherwise. Gangplank's still there. Oh, and there's the flag and drag. Gangplank completely caught off guard. Lee Sin is not there to help, and Kale is actually going to finish him off. Now Cho'Gath may be in trouble, getting slowed by Kale. LeBlanc going to jump in,
over
going
the
to
wall.
finish off maybe. Oh, and
Oh,
the
Kale
Jarvan actually comes and gets it down. Very great plays by Toinen Kotimainen.
Great synergy from the team. When we feel like they're faltering, there's always some teammate that comes and like saves the day and reinforces the troops.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very nice.
Good macro rotation. So there was a weird like disconnect earlier where everybody else was going away, Cho'Gath and Lee Sin, but somehow Gangplank stayed there.
Yep.
And then got caught.
And I feel like Gangplank misplayed there quite heavily. He oranged for nothing. He only oranged the damage and not at the actual CC.
I mean, it's probably a level 1 orange, so he doesn't feel that much.
No.
It's more the effect he provides, so you don't get that.
Bottom lane looking to recall, but is going to get interrupted by the Bard. Sivir pushing in very heavily, so forcing the Jinx to stay in lane with only a pickaxe in her inventory. Now going to get pushed in, only 3 turret plates left. Lee Sin waiting in the bush, maybe for a bind, but it's not going to find it right now.
Lee Sin can't really flash kick either.
It's going to be a difficult gank, does not pay off here. Gangplank fallen very far behind from this LeBlanc.
Still going for it.
Lee Sin is going to go for it.
He's spotted by a ward.
He's not gonna clear
Spotted
it
by the
either.
pink. Oh, and a good gank by Jarvan in top lane, taking down the Cho'Gath. So Cho'Gath just
Cho'Gath.
way overextended with
No
no
vision.
vision at all. So an easy gank for the two flag and drag and going to get finished off.
If it starts working, just walking and using the shield to grant that he was gonna land the flag and drag.
Gangplank or LeBlanc taken very low with a fight against Gangplank, but ultimately does kill the Gangplank. She has a 3-level advantage over Gangplank. That's massive. Mid and Toxic playing very well with 402 and 75 CS.
Yeah.
And a huge reward over his
Really nothing to do like against the LeBlanc. And I feel like later.
Oh, bottom lane flashes away the Q, but Sivir is doing here, taking a lot of damage.
Oh,
flashes away and is going to finish off.
That's a weird interaction.
That's a weird.
But does he? Wait.
Oh, the root.
I think Sivir died.
Oh, and he does get it. The minions start taking it.
That's actually really worth for freshman.
A nice shutdown gold there for Morgana. Here top lane taking some trades. Gangplank taking a hit. Oh, Dimly dodges the Q. Is going to.
Oh, he used the.
Wow.
He ate the Dimly ult.
Yeah, seems like ulted at the right time, so Kale does get the trade kill. And Gangplank getting caught off guard here. Jarvan coming in, forcing the flash away, going to flag and drag right after him and finishes off the kill.
Very patient on the flag and drag. He waited for the last moment.
And Rift Herald getting summoned in the mid lane now. Rift Herald going to take down this, but Scotty Boy is just going to go in, tries to get the Morgana, but Morgana gets away. That's the first turret down for Toinen Kotimainen, and they're going to take it with Rift Herald. Most likely maybe a second charge coming in, but Cho'Gath is here to help.
Okay. Well, maybe like you can attack it from the back.
Okay.
No.
Interrupted there. And now looking for the Ocean Drake.
Wait. Oh, LeBlanc just assassinated her. Hold on. Look at Mika and Toxic. 50% health. Fully confident he can take it. No chance.
Easy
no
pickup easy pickup. Great read from Mid and Toxic, knowing that the Morgana is going to have to get some vision there. Oh, a solo kill by the Cho'Gath on Kale.
Kind of a solo.
Kind of solo. So slightly miscalculated play by Kale. Did not have her ult there to help.
I think the hubris got the best of her.
She still needs some levels to get into the game. She was doing well versus the Cho'Gath and she tried to 1v1 him, but it's not quite the moment yet.
Q comment.
Ult forced away, I think, by no, never mind. It's still there.
Wait, Kale didn't use. Well, maybe she didn't have it up.
She didn't have it up during the fight. Alright, so LeBlanc very fed compared to the Gangplank. So the Gangplank on Freshman side is really underperforming. Only 53 CS in 14 minutes. Taking a beating from the LeBlanc.
And LeBlanc on the measure is 2. 10 stacks means 70 ability power right now.
That is really huge.
Yeah, actually, and also 10 movement speed. 10% movement speed. Escapes narrowly.
Kale is now level 10. Wait. Oh, and that's going to be the Lee Sin taken down.
That ignite.
And he is going to get away safely.
Wait,
he actually goes back in.
Wait, he actually goes back?
Greedy for it, but he's
going
to...
Man.
Oh, and he still gets away. Bard comes to help. Scotty Ball is also there. Going to try to fight there.
Yes, Bard
is now healed back up. Gets the kill on Morgana.
Oh.
Jarvan takes down Gangplank, but now... tries to flash away, but the Jarvan predicted the flash and is going to finish off.
Flashes into the embrace of Jarvan.
Yeah, and at the end,
she predicted that.
And now she has 22 stacks.
Kale pushing
and Kale now level 11, pushing that turret very quickly. Sivir as well.
2 most highest CS players.
And they did not proc the Q, just going in for the poke there. Trinity Force now finished by Sivir at 16 minutes. Kale still pushing mid lane or bottom lane.
It's quite unusual for Dimly to go AP kill. But I guess after the changes, it's much better now.
But he always goes AP kill.
Yeah. Oh.
And just survives by
Missed
maybe
the chain.
10 HP. Missed the chain there. Now Cho'Gath caught in the middle of the
Knocks
players,
up air.
but Bard is going to be taken
Oh,
down. Now Doinen Optimine looking to retreat perhaps, but Kale is now here. Very well powered up. Nashor's 2 is finished. And the Cho'Gath takes a big chunk from the Infinity Edge. Severe. Now Jarvan jumping in.
ult on
Cho'Gath
Jarvan.
getting caught. No ult on Jarvan. Putting the Kale ult on Jarvan. Wow! What a
That
finish
was a-
by Jinx.
that was
Great snipe. But immediately traded back by the very, very fed LeBlanc there.
Yeah, I feel like it was a mistake on Dimly's part. It was a very hasty Kale ult. She could have saved Jarvan's ass right there.
The map is closing in on Team Fresh Mint. Only one outer turret left in the middle lane. All other turrets have fallen. Baron hasn't even spawned yet. It's going to spawn in around 3 minutes.
Pushing. If you look at all of these waves, every single lane is pushed up. Like no chance for Freshman to even cross the river. No vision either.
Yeah, no vision either. Completely cleared away by the enemy team. Kale getting caught
Oh,
now,
Dimly's-
3v1, but Dimly is doing a lot of damage and Cho'Gath just can't get to her. Jinx following right behind. Cho'Gath taken really, really low. Is going to be taken down. Bard ult going to save Dimly for a while, but the
maybe
Kale
Dimly-
is just doing so much damage. Going to finish him off. Now Bard in trouble by Bard and going to take him down. So that's a 1-for-2 trade there.
A glimmer of hope.
A glimmer of hope
For Freshman.
For Freshman. 20 to 10, 10k gold difference.
That's
Still
massive.
holding on.
Just 18 minutes into the game and already 10k goal
Yep.
lead. That's massive.
8-0 for LeBlanc here, looking to just assassinate the
Yes, against
Morgana.
Morgana.
Insta-killed right there.
Now full stacked Magi's.
Full stack Magi's there.
145
145
yeah.
AP.
Huge.
Jarvan going to solo the Drake there, a second one for their team. The red team completely choked out of their jungle, leaving the LeBlanc free to roam here and just take whatever picks he wants.
Lee Sin is just
Lee Sin
AFK.
AFKing there, almost gets taken down by the LeBlanc, survives by around 200 health.
I feel like if LeBlanc didn't take the W back and just waited for the second proc of her E. But yeah, she overestimated the damage. I guess.
I think she was fearing the silence from Cho'Gath.
Oh yeah,
To
true.
avoid her going back.
But that doesn't avoid the. That doesn't actually stop the E.
No,
then you
no,
can just
no,
wait
no.
it- wait the
Like, it
silence
would
on.
prevent her going back to safety behind the wall.
Mid and Toxic looking some for kills in the top lane, going to jump
Fine,
on the
fine,
LeBlanc.
fine.
That is just massive damage, going to root him down. Is there more spells to cast? Yes, Ignite and Q takes down Gangplank. Could not get away from 2 chains.
What can the red team do if they extend over the boundaries of their base? They're just gonna get LeBlanc.
Cho'Gath going in for some kill, but not sure if he can do this. Going to get slowed down by the Kale, and Kale is just gonna hammer him. Jinx trying to defend, but the mid inhibitor turret going to be taken down. Now mid inhibitor open for the blue team. Cho'Gath coming in to defend. They're going to be pushed off. Jarvan taken quite low, but there comes the LeBlanc. Massive damage. They're going to get dunked by the Jarvan. Now Kale in trouble, going to ult herself, but most likely going to be taken down. But actually doing so much damage, but Kale does get
Not
taken
enough.
down. Not enough, and Lee Sin actually survives as well. But what are they going to lose?
Yeah.
And Severe hammering the top lane. Inhibitor now going to be taken down. Everybody is trying to recover their health.
Mid and hit next.
Mid in his decks, the rotations are active. It is a 3v5 situation, so a little bit dangerous for Toinen Kotimainen.
But perhaps the bounces can help. Yeah, they're gonna disengage anyway.
Going back to buy and
Yeah.
go for another engage.
Yeah, cashing in their kills there. Now Baron has spawned and they're probably going to look for the game finishing Baron.
I
Thankfully, the bot tower still stands. Jinx is defending.
They have really great pink ward, so they all
Yeah.
clear all wards that the red team is trying to even put down.
Pink ward in top, red side bush, blue side bush.
Freshman is dealing with a very dark jungle.
Yeah. I mean, oh man. I mean, like Freshman is trying to set up vision, but it's just gonna get all cleared because they don't have any turrets alive to uphold them.
And then there might be a surprise LeBlanc hiding.
Yes, indeed.
One-shotting you when you go to the
Yep.
Now also finished her death cap, so that's gonna be so big. Lee Sin trying to clear some of the pink wards, but there's the Jarvan going to take the 1v1. Lee Sin is tries to
There's no
get
Crux
it,
to
tries
jump to.
go for it, but no Crux there to save him. Now there Lee Sin is on the run.
Oh.
Bard going to come in though, so
We'll see him.
his fate will be sealed.
This will be his demise.
This will be his demise.
He fought valiantly, but not to no avail. That's the Baron call. Silver is gonna burn it. Very
heavy
fast.
pressure on bottom side, so
Kale taking a 1v3 here.
Well, he could probably do it.
Oh,
Oh,
and
wait, there's
a
LeBlanc too!
LeBlanc right there! From one screen away, just instant deletes the Jinx. No damage left for their team.
Wait, she
LeBlanc
flashes
also
in!
knows that there's no damage.
The
so
balls
she
on
can
this
do
man!
whatever.
They're massive!
gotta get all the kills.
Meanwhile, Baron gets taken
Baron
down.
taken, mid inhib taken.
And LeBlanc just won't
Oh,
stop.
misses the chain, though.
Back in.
It's not about do we
has
win
to
or
miss
lose, it's
some
about
of
how
them.
weak we win. Or LeBlanc at least.
Last
They don't
inhibitor
want to
turret
get level
Last
60
down.
inhib falls.
That would be too easy.
And inhibitor going to take down 5 Baron powered minions.
Oh no, it's still level 50.
Jinx, not sure if you can even leave the base right now
No.
with LeBlanc waiting for you. Cho'Gath quite tanky and doing a surprising amount of damage, but there's just way too much on Toinen Kotimainen right now. Lee Sin trying
gonna
to
get- nice kick
delay
though,
it,
nice kick.
Tries to kick it in, but there's no follow-up damage.
If only he did that earlier.
And LeBlanc still...
Oh, Jinx does do nice damage.
And
LeBlanc shut down!
LeBlanc jumps in.
No clean game for LeBlanc.
Not a clean game for LeBlanc. Takes the 1 kill. But Toinen Kotimainen is gonna finish the game in stride. Well, very well played for the finalist team.
Both teams well played though.
Congrats.
Right?
You're scared. Good to know.
Pathetic.
Your worst decisions will haunt you. It's just business.
I recommend skipping.
Impure fools.
You would last a day in the void.
He's mid lane. He's a mid laner. Kebe.
Alright. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Is transition.
Transition? Oh yeah.
Alright. So the big ban is now over.
Very
We have
interesting.
both of our teams here. So this was
Feel like
That's
So this is
the
the-
EUNE dogs on the
EUNE
red,
dogs.
red side, and then toinen kotimainen on
Kotimainen,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
blue side.
TK on blue side.
So this is indeed
No
the
AD
first match of
carry.
the finals.
AP carry.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
Victor
AD
does
carry on
do
this side.
loads of damage late game.
Yeah. There are some interesting compositions because we have like a bot lane Mordekaiser here.
But I feel like
Kebe is their mid laner,
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
unless they lane switch.
they
I
might,
guess.
yeah, I think they
Yeah.
might. Because like Mordekaiser is much better compared to Victor paired up with Nautilus. Because Victor doesn't really have any damage early game. Can't really like exploit like the Nautilus hooks. So yeah, that's about Mordekaiser for sure. And when it comes to CC, I feel like the Toinen Kotimainen triumphs. They have Lux, Rise, Jarvan Ornn, very, very heavy. Caitlyn has more CC than Mordekaiser for sure.
Yeah.
Zinza, well, the other side has Victor, Zinza, and Nautilus. And what they lack in CC, they make up for in damage and raw output. So.
Yeah, they're very on the EUNE dog side. They're very hard engaged. Like you get a Nautilus hook, follow up with Shinzao, and then hopefully Ilaoi
Yeah.
as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's much more balanced, maybe more centered around picks. Jarvan jumping in, or Rise locking someone down, or
Yeah.
Lux. And
They
then
have
or
pretty good
alternate.
team fight as well, like
Yeah.
one engage and
Yeah.
then Jarvan. And then Caitlyn comes for the cleanup and Rise as well.
I don't know in this comp, like, can they really like go deep engage, because then their own backline will be defenseless in a way.
Yeah.
So
So I suppose like the EU NA dogs might have difficulty getting to them. Well, there's Nautilus of course, but and Xinzao engage, but both Ilaoi and Mordekaiser
yeah,
don't
there's
really
no-
have those tools to get to people.
yeah,
So they need the help from the team to
Yeah.
knock them down.
so actually, thinking about it that way, unless they get a good flank, like Toinen Kotimainen has a good chance of like peeling them back, and then
Yeah.
Caitlyn just does damage
Yes.
and does damage.
Peeling,
Also
sliding.
Rise just machine gunning them
Yeah.
down.
Because like they really like the talent, but they don't have talent this time, and they don't really have any assassins. They don't have like backline. Like there's no way of getting straight to the backline. They have to fight their way through a lot of binds, a lot of shields, a lot of peel.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, let's move into the main game. So it's gonna be a
mode.
best of 3, and it's 0-0, and we're going to move into.
Alright. Oh, so it looks like both teams are going on opposite sides now.
And there's a level 1 invade coming up for Toinen Kotimainen, but there's going to be nothing waiting for them over there.
Nothing to gain.
Nothing to gain. I like it that they're playing aggressive, trying to make plays early game.
And they will actually get pretty good vision here
Yeah.
as well, since UNA decided to go all the way.
They might meet up.
Oh,
at
they
this-
might
at
meet
this
up.
point.
They might meet up, but I don't.
But looks like they didn't
Looks
start
like they're-
at all on the side of the...
Yeah, I think they were just looking for kills and didn't get any here.
No wards from either team.
Yeah,
Like anywhere.
it's quite interesting. They could have warded the
They could have, yeah.
red buff.
Yep.
So did they see the enemy team there? I don't think
And
they.
this actually provides...
So there's one
UNE.
ward.
Oh,
here.
one ward.
One ward. Yeah.
One ward.
It looks
from
like
blue
they're
side.
deciding to settle on the Tribus.
Yeah.
Very interesting choice by Mordekaiser, going for the Relic Shield to actually sustain through the Lux and Caitlyn
Yeah,
build.
but it works very well.
I really like it, yeah,
Double
yeah.
relic shield, so
Yeah.
they can sustain through both.
Also double wards late game.
used to be a strategy back in the duo of the game.
Alright, Dimla is poking Ilawi out.
But there was the
Taking a
one
good-
phase when Mordekaiser was played like, more frequently. But
No tentacles for Ilawi, so cannot get up more damage there.
Nice CS by Mordekaiser.
Yeah, 8-7 against the ranged champion. Ilawi actually trading not so well. Orange still has three stacks on the potion.
yeah, Mordekaiser and Aalto got a good push going at the start because they got to the lane a bit earlier. So I think from now on, Caitlyn might be able to push it and pressure.
Yeah. Jarvan now being pinged on the Wraiths. Shinzao has spotting him out, trying to go for the invade, but he's also going to be spotted out.
Jarvan very low.
Jarvan very low, so won't be able to fight this. Gets pushed away, but didn't lose the big Wraith, so didn't really lose all that much. Going to probably pass to his wolves now. But this does mean that Shinzao is going to get this first scuttle uncontested, and Jarvan looks like he will go for that scuttle as well, but Victor is there to stop Jarvan. Might get caught out here, a little bit of damage. Jarvan is getting low, Ilawi collapsing, Jarvan in trouble most likely, but does get away with a flag and drag.
So it looked like EU and E will secure the
Jarvan health bar
scuttle
though.
grab as well.
Yeah.
Good reaction from Victor.
Yeah. So you do see that maybe a higher level play there with the mid lane and jungle reading the movements of the enemy jungler there, predicting the scuttle take.
Ah, great interrupt. Like, great interrupt by Matsuli.
Yeah, and here Shinzao taking another camp from Jarvan because Jarvan had to recall, but got his recall interrupted.
Shinzao has exactly double Jarvan's CS.
Yeah, so great early advantage for Shinzao, playing the map and,
Yeah, and I feel like
coordinating with the mid lane.
if this trend continues, Jarvan will actually fade out from the game completely. Because he doesn't like really play well from behind. The
Yeah.
flag and drag works well only as an engage option.
Yeah, definitely. Now Jarvan pathing around mid, but he should have been spotted out by the ward earlier. But doesn't seem like Victor is aware. Jarvan setting up a gank, level 3 against
Victor
level
no
5.
mana.
Victor no mana, but still does have flash and heal, but walks away with a heal there. Almost gets caught despite a flash. So a good gank by Scatterbout, but cannot finish it off here.
Both summoners turn for Victor now. Looks like both mid are quite low on mana, so both are both looking to back.
Yeah. Ryze has a better back because he has TP and he backs earlier.
Right.
So I can't, yeah. But it's probably even wiser for Ryze to walk back to lane because it's gonna be a slow push towards Ryze.
I don't think that's what he's going to do.
Shinzao
Shinzao
now
might be
pathing
coming.
towards mid lane, but nothing to be found there.
No
Probably
vision.
just going to walk
Oh.
through there. Getting
Pushing.
the lane push. Helping the Victor out because Victor was out of mana, but Ryze is going to be back there to get the minion wave.
Starting the Drake.
Starting the
Shinzao-
Drake, knowing that Jarvan is probably not there, and bottom lane also very pushed in. It looks very uncontested, the first Infernal Drake. Lux trying to contest there. They
Pulling
have
it
been
out.
spotted out, they're pulling it out. But Ryze still stuck in mid clear, and so it does look like this is going to go away uncontested. Small steal attempt from Caitlyn, but that's not going to do much.
Inferno really gonna help Victor scale. Ooh!
Wow, that's a really
Great
high
arm
high,
damage.
high knock.
But now Ilawi has started to build a CS lead against Ornn.
Yeah.
And the Ornn damage really doesn't matter because Ilawi can just heal it back.
Okay, Shinzao looking to gank bottom or pathing somewhere in middle lane. Great river control by them. Two vision wards there. Now just going to walk through middle, going for his red buff.
3-man setup.
3-man setup in top lane. Maybe a Rise ult coming up. Okay, a jump and a Rise ult going in. There's the Ornn ult as well. Going to get the Illaoi.
Well played.
Well played. Perfect setup. Aggressive play by Toinen Kotimainen for the first blood.
And I feel like it was really smart by Ornn to like knock it up alongside like Rise's WCC chain, because then Illaoi can't retaliate with her ult and get those big heals off.
Yeah, she either has to react to the teleport from the Rise ult or then try to dodge the ult from Ornn.
Yeah.
Roll her into CC.
Shinzao in the mid lane trying to look for a Rise, but Rise playing very safely there. But now Shinzao is going to look for a gank at bottom lane. There is going to be a pink ward waiting him there though.
He skips
it and goes undetected. This is looking really good for
now
Team Red. Nautilus hook lands and going to be... But Caitlyn goes right away, and that looks like a return kill for Caitlyn. Great play there and a double kill. Boom! Double kill for...
secures it.
And now a flash in, knowing that... okay, that's pretty aggressive.
That was pretty
going in for trying to get the third kill, but Nautilus is going to get away safely with a hook.
Lux was also out of mana, so
yeah,
she didn't really have too many tools outside of the red buff.
Yeah. Alright, going for the turret plate here, but doesn't look like they're gonna get it, and they're going to push this wave and most likely back after that. Top lane, Illaoi definitely advantage there, 20 CS to, or 70 CS to 60, even though she has one death.
I really like the Ornn like item crafting animation, the little one ding at the end. 3 kills.
Illaoi is a lane bully though, so I think she's supposed to win this matchup. Here comes Jarvan. Illaoi taken quite low, but that is the ultimate, doing a lot of damage. Gotta watch out for the... Jarvan has to flash away. Yeah, a difficult gank there because Ornn was taken so low. There was no way he could fight.
Also, the ult by Ornn just came up.
Yeah. Ornn taken very low. Illaoi might be looking for some damage there. Going to force the Ornn back.
Yeah, Illaoi E is really aggressive.
Yeah.
Most out of the people.
It's kind of weird that Illaoi didn't take Kleptomancy though. Would have been really nice.
Yeah,
to proc the...
didn't go for that this time.
Proc from E.
But Illaoi likes sustain, which she has already in her and the Conqueror just amps it up.
Yep.
That's true.
River control established by the red team. There's 3 vision wards in the river, controlling it completely. Next dragon will take a while before it's coming up yet. Jarvan gets spotted out, but nothing is going to happen there. They tried a red jungle invade.
Which is the next trade? Is there like any indicator? Nope. Okay. Oh, Cloud, alright.
Shinzao pathing toward bottom, knowing there's absolutely no wards, but Jarvan is there for the counter gank. I think he's being spotted out by the ward. Great spidey senses there, countering the gank from Shinzao. Rise collapsing on Shinzao. Shinzao looking caught, but he does fast flash, but gets CC chain and taken down by Matsuli's ult. Great play by Toinen Kotimainen, putting up a great fight against EU and E-Dogs.
It really cements their position right now. Like,
yeah, early advantage 4-0 for Toinen Kotimainen right now. 1k advantage. Looking great for the blue team.
The gold situation is fairly even.
Yeah, it's not that...
Toinen Kotimainen is slightly gold lead.
Exactly.
It's still anyone's game at this point.
Yep. But you know what? I'm really rooting for Toinen Kotimainen because they came into this tournament as underdogs to U and E, and we have never really never really seen them outperform U and E thus far.
And jumps right back in, but there's the heal trying to, and that's one step too far away. Rise going to TP away from there. Jarvan sacrifices his life.
Ignite used by Mordekaiser.
Yes.
EU and we will definitely go down top 5.
Yep.
They're showing off their powers there in the mid lane.
Oh, Rice take is so
That
low.
Scorch as well. Oh, wow.
Trying to come for the CS, but almost pays it with his life. Second Drake for UNE Dogs. Going to go over. Caitlyn trying to see it, but Smite is going to secure it.
You know, like people always call the Cloud Drake Clown Drake, but I personally really like it. Because it gives movement speed, it really allows for more roams, especially mid-game. It's probably like one of the more useful ones mid-game when you're trying to look for those map plays.
I think the reason why people don't like it so much is because it's kind of hidden power.
Yeah, you don't really
see it in team fights, but it's kind of like you get the places faster.
Yep.
TP coming in from Ornn, going bot lane. It's going to be a tower dive from EUNE Dogs. Ornn ultimate coming there. They're going very low there. Arnold ultimate misses, but there goes down the Mordekaiser. Now Ilaoi there, massive ult, getting 5 tentacles. Ornn taken quite low, but he is tanky. There comes in Xin Zhao. And Rice gets taken down.
All of that range damage.
Negated all the range damage there. So EUNE Dogs take the fight here 1-1.
Ilaoi wasn't sadly able to use her tentacles too much, but still the remaining tentacles were able to pick up that damage.
Yeah. And Jarvan wasn't there, so he unfortunately couldn't participate in the fight. That's the first tower going over to EUNE Dogs, and they're actually now leading the game by 2,000 gold, despite the kill advantage or disadvantage. Jarvan going for the Rift Herald here. Oh,
wait,
Mordekaiser goes straight in.
I think he has to flash out.
Might have to flash out here. Jarvan going in, trying to go for this kill, but cannot. So close, but Ryze will pay that for his life, and they're not even going to get the Rift Herald here. Or did they? Yeah, they're not going to get it.
No. Reset. But I feel like what Mordekaiser did there, he was very self-aware. He knew he could bait them. It's a great concept, like related to ENCE, the famous like Finnish CS:GO team. It's the Siima. You have to give them that, and then they take it, and you run away with an advantage.
Lure them in.
Yes, lure them in. Well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't very intentional.
Dimly there, backing off their
rug under there.
Yes, and then pull the rug.
3 people top here. Xin Zhao also looking there, scouting the wards away. Looking for a push in top lane, as bot lane has already been pushed away.
He's looping around. Are they going to dive dimly?
This looks like a dive. It's a 3 pretty tanky members here, all very juggernauted, but Ornn is tanky, but not tanky enough. Cannot get a trade kill here. Great coordinated dive by EUNE Dogs.
No CC, like plenty of CC.
Plenty of CC, exactly, to lock him down. Ornn couldn't even ult.
He wasn't really in a good position to use the ult because he might have gotten the first portion on, but they could have CC'd him when he could have done the knockup.
Yeah. Now they're gonna keep pushing top lane because they don't see any reaction from the enemy team. Ryze still bottom lane. Okay, they abandon the push now and go maybe for the Rift Herald.
Almost a 4,000 gold lead now. Like the kills, like they're deceptive. It doesn't really mean much because like EUNE scales so well, and as long as they have gold advantage and map control, they have 2 towers to 0. They're quite like this is like set up to win the game.
Yeah, exactly. Having vision control again of the river, there's a difficult time trying to contest that. Jarvan puts the flag in, trying to go for the steal. Not sure who got it. Doesn't get the steal, but does Xin Zhao pay for his life? He's denying so much damage using his
can't
ult.
get the eye of the Herald.
They're going to be taken down. The eye is going to get taken. Now Caitlyn in a bad position there. Jarvan comes back in, peels for them. They're going to take down Nautilus, but Dimly dies there as well. And Victor flashes in, going to finish off the Lux right there.
Does he see Caitlyn over the wall? Oh no. Oh,
Caitlyn out there gets
looping in.
Oh, Scaribot trying to go in, but
great
and a great
headshot.
headshot there. 2 against 1, taking down Victor there, who stayed for the fight.
But I feel like they expended 2 flashes in that on
They
a
did,
very
yeah.
low health Victor.
And meanwhile, Richel going to destroy or do significant damage in that mid lane turret. With Toinen Kotimainen nowhere to be seen to defend.
A third Drake. It's not a Cloud Drake, but better than nothing.
Any is in a great position.
Yeah, no way for Toinen Kotimainen here to react as they're clearing the Rift Herald from mid lane. Coming just one step behind, slightly behind the tempo of EUNE.
The dragon is really nice as well. Wait, what wasn't? Oh yeah. I felt like the dragon wasn't attacking. But...
Objectives ready to take.
No more objectives on the map. The game is going to stall slightly here. It'll be interesting to see what the dogs are up to now.
The EUNE dogs now have to push slightly further to get more objectives, since the next towers are the inner turrets. So
yeah,
they have to go for a more coordinated push and can't just sleep on the towers on the outer sides.
Yeah, and we do see them now setting up vision for a play here, trying to get control of the topside river. And Toinen Kotimainen does get pushed away from their own jungle. All of their wards pretty much cleared away.
This is quite standard. We see here that like 3 people are clumped up in mid lane, or even 4, and they're playing Illaoi split push, and then Illaoi will just join them in a team fight with the teleport.
Or they're trying to go for a steal, but cannot get it. Ryze, they're trying to trade with the Illaoi, but taking so much damage. Illaoi leading by 50 CS compared to the Ryze. Ryze has to watch out here because Illaoi might go for the dive. And now we see a macro rotation here.
Oh, yeah.
3 of them rotating bot side, taking control of the red side jungle completely. Toinen Kotimainen really strangled away from their vision. Oh, Lux gets caused by the knowledge, but there is no follow-up damage here. TP coming in from Ornn, trying to save the turret here, but Ornn gets taken down immediately. Almost falls there. Illaoi does so much damage. It's a 1-for-1 trade, Illaoi for Jarvan, but Toinen Kotimainen players are so low that they have to recall.
The tower is standing still.
The tower is standing.
But they can dive the Ryze. Oh yeah, they're going to dive the Ryze.
Now out of position. Has to flash away, but it's not going to get away here.
Oh, he will.
Oh, phase rush. Phase rush. Going to get away, maybe. Yes, going to get away safely, but has to pay his flash.
Yes. And at the end of the day, EUNE dogs get the tower that they came for.
Yeah. And I feel like Ryze flash is much more valuable than Zinzal flash. From a macro standpoint.
Yes.
Yeah. Weird for the Zinzal to optimize in Black Cleaver, but since I guess like the teams like Scaribo and Dimly are quite tanky.
Yeah, you can see how before EUNE dogs make any plays, they go in together to set up vision and then try to find picks. Now, Toinen Kotimainen trying to re-establish vision control in the Baron area. Moving around as a 4-man squad.
And Illaoi keeps on the pressure on the bot side, so EUNE can set up for Baron.
Yeah, very difficult.
Because somebody has to go answer Illaoi push.
And I feel like they need to like distribute more than 1 people to answer the Illaoi.
Yeah, Illaoi also has a TP, so now already on the inhibitor turret, Ryze is going to be called to help. He does have the teleport available. Inhibitor turret taken down to half health there. It's a fight over Baron vision right now. Oh, there comes the Shinzao walking very quickly. 2 Cloud Drakes. Caitlyn caught out completely. Going to be taken down. Flag and Drag comes to help, but cannot help there. Ornn coming in, trying to peel, but it's a 2v1, but Mordekaiser right behind them.
Shinzao
Jarvan
just goes in.
might get taken down low. No flash
Not
for
really.
Shinzao, cannot finish
Now
off.
they're going for the Baron.
But now they are going to go for the Baron because Jarvan was taken down to 100 health.
And Ilo is still
Very
keeping
hard to
pressure down top lane, so Ryze is basically taking out of
This is a free Baron.
Yeah, this looks like a very uncontested Baron. Difficult for Clan and Kotimainen to contest.
Maybe with the
Might be a
Lux
magic
ult,
steal from Lux,
but the smite does so much more damage than Lux ult at this point.
TP coming in from the Ryze. They're going to leave Ilaoi in bottom lane.
Okay.
Uh,
Ryze,
Going in, Caitlyn going to defend the
yeah,
turret.
Ryze loses the 1v1 versus
Lux
Victor.
tries to ult the Baron, but not going to take anything here. Toinen Kotimainen is going to go down here.
Misses the
Almost gets
hook.
aced.
Oh, Victor flashed though.
Victor flashed is going to finish the
Jarvan
Jarvan.
flash. Yeah.
And Eli just keeps on pushing.
And Eli keeps pushing, taken very low by Caitlyn, but Caitlyn did have to recall.
And in fact, the EU and Indo will be securing the Baron.
Yeah, this
Also
Baron is
having
going
the
to go
Horde
down.
Blast helping.
Mordekaiser Leandri's torment so much damage on the Baron. So
Yes,
much consistent damage
yes,
too.
Mordekaiser picked this work very well.
Yeah. And basically they had 4 champs there to Baron. Quite off meta, but it works this time. Now the question is, will Doin and Kotimainen contest the Infernal Drake? They're quite in a desperate situation. I feel like it's do or die here.
Yeah, it's very difficult to contest that Infernal Drake here. They're 8,000 gold lead behind, and not that many items in their
Nah, they will
inventory.
just burn it.
Eli now going for the horn, but not going to be able to take her down.
Looks like they are trying to go for the death brush maybe.
Perhaps a death bash play here.
They are expecting them to push for the bot inhibitor. Oh, look like it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. They're going to TP away. Caitlyn gets.
Oh no, Caitlyn gets caught. Oh, Caitlyn survives.
Yeah, but Caitlyn survives actually.
Mordekaiser dies.
Are taking very low, but there comes
But
the
the Victor
Ilaoi
ult.
ult with 3 tentacles taking down 3 of the enemy team members.
Oh,
Now
no.
Caitlyn also goes down. That's an almost clean ace. Ornn was not there, couldn't help the fight. And this is going to be a game 1 for the dogs.
It was quite back and forth, but I feel like the dog's superior macro and
Yeah,
And the vision
mid-game
gameplay was
got
just-
completely gone.
Yeah.
Early game, Clan and Kotimainen made great plays to get
Yeah,
early
they have
advantage.
good play, so it doesn't really exactly.
Yeah.
good lane plays.
The mid-game macro sort of just lost in the game.
Yep. Oh, Nautilus going in. Oh, okay.
Alright,
It's
so
a good game.
That's the first game. We're going on a short break and wait for this third game.
Here we are back for the.
Oh, what the fuck? It's still not there. Oh, what's wrong with
Yes,
this?
it is. It's there.
Oh, no, it's there. Now it's there. Thank God. Thank
Sorry, we had a little bit technical difficulties.
Yeah, a bit of technical
Now we're able to
difficulties.
show the big and bad face
Where's
on the
the-
tail end of it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, so of course we will have the 3 minutes before the game starts as well, or 40 seconds and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We can talk about the.
So we can
so
talk about the peaks and bands during that time. Yeah. So on the
we have the dogs on the blue
yeah
side.
on the dog side we will have like
Dogs on the blue side.
Aatrox in the jungle and then Renekton on top. and
Toko
then
on red.
Hymer mid actually.
Heimer, man, very interesting.
They were able to deny the Aatrox from the other team. His top laner has a solid Aatrox, and they
Very
were
nice
also
Aatrox,
able to deny the Caitlyn pick for the AD carry. That it's also a solid pick for them. So they're going for that. They were banned the 2 champs that carried the previous game, Mordekaiser and Ilaoi, in the first ban phase. So we're gonna see a very different game this time, with pressuring mid with a Heimerdinger that can be quite safe pushing the lane, and Renekton that should also be able to push versus a Kayle at least until level 11 or something like that.
And Renekton with the Ignite can really look for a kill potential on the kill too.
Yeah, and she's running teleport, so she doesn't have that extra combat spell.
No.
Yeah.
But she can actually play the lane quite safe, try to get some Klepto procs and watch out for Renekton on his level 3.
She's probably running Klepto on Kale, and she also has she will probably go for the potion, so she will be quite safe early. If she gets to level 11, that's when we are gonna see her shine, with a Sejuani to protect her, and with a Sivir also and a Morgana they will have a great team fight potential over there. The thing is that they have to get to that point because Renekton, Heimerdinger, Caitlyn, Aatrox, they're gonna try to run over the game in 10-20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not gonna let them get to the late game.
Well, very very wise by Caitlyn to take the cleanse too, especially against Morgana Zoe. Very nice choice of summoners. But on the other at the other side of the coin is that Caitlyn doesn't have that much like offensive potential with the Karma heal, like heal Karma. So
right, they are lacking the ignite, so getting kills might be more difficult. But
they still have 2 ignites for the team fights, but they are missing the ignite bot for the 2v2 fights.
Yeah. It might be more difficult to secure kills down bot lane.
Also,
start to snowball there.
Also, Aatrox needs some setup to gank. If there's no some CC from the laners, it's hard to land his. So the only lane where he can actually gank like consistently is top, and also top and mid will be pushing, so that will be hard to gank. I think he will go for a farm heavy style and try to find Sejuani and bully her out of her own jungle.
But I feel like Aatrox without items isn't very threatening. His base damage is quite low and Sejuani's base damage is very high.
Yeah,
and much more reliable CC too.
Yeah, maybe you need like the first jungler item or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think Aatrox, when he gets to that point, he will be able to out-sustain Sejuani with his built-in lifesteal. So he will probably be able to go to Sejuani's jungle and press it, because he will have priority from his laners also. Heimerdinger and Renekton should be able to come to help him faster than the other two.
It depends on how which side will get the pressure on the.
Alright, moving into Summoner's Rift.
Alright. So let's transition into the game properly. Here we go.
We remember that the dogs are one game ahead of their enemies.
Yes. So this could actually be already the deciding game.
Yeah.
So they were the ones that selected red side. They wanted to have the counter pick, and that was Zoe. So we expect to see some shenanigans from that champion.
Does Zoe actually counter Heimer at all? She eased the turrets and
yeah, she's not probably a late counter to Heimerdinger.
And if she ults, Heimer can just like grenade on the spot where she is gonna come back.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's great setup for his like follow-up W. I don't understand. Maybe Mid and Toxic is just very confident in his abilities.
The thing is that as Zoe, you don't have to ulti inside. You can ulti from out of sight, Q backwards, and then go back to the position you were and throw your Q to the front. You are still getting the max range Q.
We're talking about like when she Rs at any point. It's really easy for Caitlyn to put a trap, or for Heimer to put an either.
Or Heimerdinger. Yeah, true, but that needs to be inside. I mean, they need vision for that. She can do that from over a wall or things like that. See, there are 3 turrets from Heimerdinger there, but they are only gonna give gold to her.
Right, so look, we are looking for some early trades here in the mid lane.
Some early trades. Hey, well, Aatrox is starting in Raptors. Very interesting.
With some release from Karma.
Nice. He has good AoE, so.
Yeah.
While Caitlyn is actually going to lane fast, I think they want to get the first level 2.
Push up, yes. All 2 look for Hera's. Gimli got a mana potion from Klepto. Helps to sustain.
And that's nice. Actually, as he already has a health built in, getting mana potions is quite good for Caitlyn.
Yeah. Oh, great damage on Morgana, chunking her to half. Palmer is getting push advantage. Renekton is in control of the lane. So this
For the level 2. There we go.
Yeah.
Getting the early trade.
The double dash. Brutal,
The
brutal.
Q. The Q was only on to the champion, so they didn't heal that much. As if it was in the middle of the
But you
wave.
don't need to heal.
Now he's stopped right now, yeah.
He has a longsword though, no health. But I guess he wants to like get the Tiamat as soon as possible.
Yes, Renekton is clearly going for a slow build.
Yeah.
Especially having 8-9 as well.
And also, he doesn't need the early HP from a Doran's item, because Kale is not gonna pressure him early.
Yep.
So he can go for an early bolt and
So
sword.
save on gold later then.
Yes.
He's already 6
But
years,
also
so that's a full
start
wave.
building.
Yeah. Ah, Caitlyn taking some damage from that.
One is going towards mid. He may find Heimerdinger.
Early game? Okay. No.
It seems he's backing Aatrox. He's
Not going
getting
to contest?
It was warded actually, so it was a pretty predictable gank. You can also see how Heimerdinger is using his level 2.
Yeah, the Stumpy Boomer really understands that like one tick of the W does already quite some damage. You don't need to land all of them to utilize it.
And he's getting the
Oh, I had to use
procs
heal.
also.
Yeah.
That's a heal from Sivert, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite early.
They used it. But I think it's like better safe than sorry. You never
And
know.
they still have an extra combat spell down there, because they have the Ignite versus the Cleanse for Caitlyn.
Yeah.
The Cleanse is not really that useful right now until they have like a Safani gank or something like that.
Yes.
Because she can actually dodge Morgana's Qs by sidestepping or
That's quite hard. Oh, great trade by Heimerdinger.
That's some nice damage
Oh,
into Morgana.
flash!
And
First
that's
blood!
First blood!
Morgana disrespects the damage, does not flash away. For more action in top lane?
Looks like
Kobe might have,
Nearly able
Kobe
to
has Q.
And he's
And he
able to
actually
turn
gets it
that
on
to be
Sensuani.
first one.
Double dash.
Nice.
Sejuani-
That's a flash.
Did he get the double?
That's a flash from Heimerdinger that didn't get anything about. He tried to
He
get.
was a bit too afraid to engage.
Renekton is still staying.
But it ends up being.
Kale was too low to contest.
Yeah, Game is too afraid to. Yeah.
And he's healing back, so he wants to push this wave to back afterwards.
He does have red buff. Could actually take a play, but yeah, he refrains from doing so.
We have to remember that he's not taking teleport, so he prefers to push the wave so that he can walk to lane without losing CS. While Kale can actually teleport and press some skills and push his lane.
Yeah.
Let's see if she wants to do so, because probably if she is able to freeze the lane right now,
She's not
she's
gonna.
not able to
She's
do
going
it.
to try to push.
Looks like
Yeah.
Morgana is looking to go for a roam in mid lane. Let's see if he's.
Heimerdinger is quite
Oh!
safe between
Oh, she
those
misses.
towers.
Misses.
That was a roam for nothing, basically.
I think it was also with a back timer from the bot lane, so they didn't lose that much.
No.
Yes,
But
he just came back to lane, so. it was
Yeah.
roam.
he helped with some vision around mid, which will be quite useful to protect Aerosoy that's getting pushed. And Aatrox at level 6 can try to dive with his ulti.
Whoa, he
Renekton
has
is
two
going
dashes.
in again, and
He has
Aatrox
another
is going
dash.
to help.
He can go in. Yeah. Very
Nice.
good, very good.
One is ganking bot
Great
meanwhile,
cleanse, great cleanse. Very nice reflexes by
and
Gentakagi.
they are able to get out of that gank.
Yeah, so they're not. Toinen kotimainen is not able to answer the gank on top lane.
This game has started
comes on top.
different from the previous one where the other team was able to get 4 kills in a row.
Oh, wait, what happened to it?
We're experiencing some lag issues.
It's a bit laggy. It's the pause?
Alright,
Oh,
here we
never
go.
mind, never
Back
mind.
in the game.
Yeah.
We're sorry for that. Karma is going in, actually forces Morgana to flash out of that to be stunned. And Sivir is also too low and has to flash again.
So both flashes burn from the Toinen Kotimainen side.
Yeah.
Aatrox is trying to gank Kale between 2 towers. He doesn't manage to land the chain, so... Renekton is proxy farming, denying all the farm and experience from Kale. That's huge. They are denying their level 11.
Aatrox is also farming, so even though he's so Kale, he's also...
And again, trading with her. I think she has ulti. She does. So she's not gonna go down probably. But they are denying all the experience.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Caitlyn and Karma, with those forced back on their opposite laners, are getting 2 plates in the bot tower.
Oh, Renekton is
Nice
going
ulti.
Renekton is going down to a bubble. Yeah.
Oh.
Good shutdown by mid and Toxic.
Nice ulti from Kale that got enough time to get the revenge kill there. Morgana is looking to push the enemy bot lane out of lane with the push from Sivir also.
Yes, the total mana and Sivir has a fast push with the W, the ricochet. They might get some plates out of the bottom lane turret.
Yeah, probably because they are still not moving to the lane. Now they start moving. They can get... Yeah, they are gonna get at least one.
Respecting Aatrox, but I think they will try to get the first plate.
Aatrox can time it really well with his laners, bot laners.
indeed.
Might set up a gank here. Great vision by EUNE. No vision by Toko, so
Like
I don't know how
Aatrox
they're
is
gonna
playing
approach
both
this.
sides, so
They actually got 2 plates, so that's worth it.
it's quite worth, yeah.
But Caitlyn has a lot more damage than Sivir right now. Look at the items.
Yeah.
She's really ahead right
She
now.
has a BF sword and a pickaxe, to Silver's only pickaxe.
So they can't really trade
No.
unless Morgana finds a Q or... The good thing about Sivir is that she can always spell shield the traps and get free mana for that.
yes.
Caitlyn
Oh,
is trading
this is
with
cute.
both of them and still winning the
Hammer,
trade.
ult tower,
Ult for from
pretty
Vayner.
nice, pretty nice.
Nice bubble that
Surviving
stops
a
further engage.
gang and by burning an orb.
Yeah.
He tried to get something else from there, but the bubble from Zoe stopped anyway. Yeah.
Oh, Morgana in trouble. Caitlyn in trouble. Caitlyn has used heal.
But
Forcing
Karma
Matsuli
has
no
helped her.
mana. One auto is
Nice.
up. Good trade but
Yeah,
from
Caitlyn
both
actually
teams.
didn't use her cleanse there, even though she had it, so...
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think
Or it might have been...
In
just-
hindsight,
yeah,
it's
she-
probably yeah.
She should have cleansed the Morgana.
Yeah.
I think she thought she was safe
Yeah,
with Karma coming.
because it wasn't...
Whiffs
That
the
was
ult.
a nice
Scotty
shot.
bolt.
but
and a nice
slow,
blast.
might be enough.
Can't get the
She's
E
safe.
either.
She's safe. And
Dragon
Aatrox
goes to
solos
UNA.
Drake meanwhile.
And it's unfortunate for Toinen Kotimainen. And Renekton is putting a lot of pressure down.
Renekton goes to
Gonna
dive.
dive
He's going
her.
for a kill. But
Oh,
Nice
makes
ult.
Kale waste her ult.
yeah, this looks like a...
Nice ulti prediction from the Renekton getting out
It's a
of
bit
the tower
greedy from
range.
Heimerdinger. Wait, actually,
Oh, this might
actually, if he can time the W, great
Nice,
play by
nice,
Stumpy
nice.
Boomer.
was very close though. Just a sliver of HP left on Heimer, so... Outplaying with the turrets. And then the
Yeah.
double finish.
That's
Oh,
a very
Caitlyn gets caught again, and she doesn't use her cleanser.
Good
either.
mechanics. Good mechanics by Caitlyn to either Morgana Q, but results in
So
pretty much
Caitlyn is
nothing.
tries to ulti Morgana, but Sivir is
No.
there with the
No.
stealth to protect her.
She should be using it more liberally, it seems.
Renekton is going every time onto Kale, denying all the CS he can and all the experience too. He's one level ahead right now, and he's gonna get to that level 11 very late.
Yes, they have done a good job on denying the threat of the lane game Kale, so
Yeah.
Renekton snowball is really working out.
They're going to get top first
Two
tower
levels
too.
ahead of the
Oh, Kale's in trouble? No, Chain isn't.
Gale gets her hands on some farm finally.
Yeah, with the turret going down, he's gonna be able to farm a bit more.
Look like
Herald goes to blue.
Yeah, that was an easy pick after picking
Yeah.
top side tower. Nice.
Zoe is going to be. Oh wait, actually, great engage setup.
yes, look like
Heimerdinger is dead over there. Sivir managed to avoid the dive bot lane, and they are able to stop the Herald.
they got some good tower
Pretty
damage on the mid
few
tower,
plates, but yeah, not
but
much.
it wasn't too big
Not much
of
gain.
a Herald play there.
Yeah,
The engage from Sivani onto Heimerdinger
it's
stopped.
very
for-
nice. Yeah, it was like Q into ult straight away.
It seems like
Mechanics.
overall the solo pick is working out against time. At least at this point. But
Yeah,
Well,
it's very
she's having a
fine.
lot of help also to be able to assert that pressure.
To do
and
much.
and she's like 20 CS behind, so you can. The good thing is that she's gonna be a real threat late game, probably from outside of vision.
yes.
If she gets Caitlyn and she doesn't have a cleanse, she's gonna die.
The bubble.
Unless,
Yep.
unless
She has ignite
blocked
too.
by-
Ignite, electrocute, Luden's proc.
Yeah. She's gonna
All of
nuke
the
her.
things.
Blows up the
single hit.
Caitlyn. Yeah, with two abilities.
Okay,
Oh,
There goes Renekton again.
Kale has no time to ult.
anything that she can get, but
Yeah.
still
Even,
not
even
out.
if he
Renekton
ulted,
just
it
comes.
would be wasted. There
He would
was
have-
no
yeah,
way
he
he
would
could
have-
have escaped it
yeah.
without the up. Well, he has flash. I don't know if it
I
was
think,
up.
yeah, I think if like Renekton played it really nicely because he knew that if Kale flashed over the wall, it would be all for naught. But Renekton, like he knew that his dash would be faster than his auto attack,
Yeah.
and it would be So he got the kill that way.
If she was able to ulti herself and go back a bit towards top, she would be able to flash over the wall
Yeah.
and save herself under the tower.
Yep.
But I guess the stun from
Oh,
Renekton
Aatrox
was long
ulting.
enough.
Is that enough? Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yes.
And he
And
has a
there
resurrect
is
that
the
he's not gonna be
Zoe
using.
ultimate.
Steals the
Telegraphing
red.
the next place once she started.
Zoe, you can't use your ulti before uses his Q. You have to use your ulti after he uses his Q to avoid the knockup.
Yep.
If he can wait for you to go back to the place, that's an easy Q to land for Aatrox. Again, another stun. Nice trade from Renekton.
Nice trade from the Sivir. Ooh,
Nice binding.
nice binding. Morgana
And
ult.
Morgana is gonna die.
Doesn't have
Are they
defense.
gonna
Oh!
get Sivir back? Yeah.
Yes, they do, they do.
Caitlyn has a lot of damage right now.
Yeah.
And even if Sivir is gonna be able to output the same amount of damage late game,
That's not as worth for that's not that worth for Toko because you trade a support for AD carry and now the enemy AD carry gets free push on the tower.
yeah, and probably she's gonna get this tower because Morgana can do nothing
No,
to
no.
defend it.
Not much. She does a lot of damage. No black shield.
Actually,
The
And
minion
she's
damage
dead.
finishes her.
And she's dead.
Sejuani engages. Has to use flash because of it.
Yeah, she's safe, but
Very
she can't
interesting
waste
choices.
her flash. So she doesn't have the flash ulti engage right now.
Yeah.
We will have to engage with Q ulti. That could be crucial in next team fight. By the way, we have to take into account that Kale was able to
Wait,
reach level 11.
she hit the bubble.
Yes, he did.
Very nice bubble.
Aatrox.
Not much damage, but
Aatrox has to flash over the wall.
change CC, but Aatrox still has the flash, so
good expansion of the
He
flash.
didn't want to dash instead because the dash is counterable while the flash isn't. if Stefani landed a good Q while he was dashing, he would be in trouble. But
Again,
Gale is
Gale in big
versus
trouble.
Renekton. She was
Flashes
able to
over the wall?
flash this time.
Ghibli uses her the ult, but
It's not very worth
Ult
it.
and flash.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be that extended into the lane.
And next time Renekton sees her, he can just kill her right away. Renekton did not use anything for that, only one rotation of his basic abilities.
yes.
Compared to everything from him.
She was able to reach level 11 and finish her natural fruit.
Which gives her AoE basic ability, basic attacks?
No, range. Basically.
No, stats level 6.
No,
level
that's
11?
level 16 the AoE damage. The granted AoE damage in all attacks is level 16. Level 11 is range.
AoE is level 11. True damage is level 16.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Still, Renekton is way ahead of Gale, so we will have to see if Gale is able to make an impact in this game.
But in
In
future team fights,
perhaps, but
Gale will be more useful probably.
Maybe. I really don't know about the APP. It
They-
scales really well, but she really has no room to scale.
They have 7k gold difference,
especially if Gale has to stay up top all this time against Renekton.
Caitlyn pushing alone? Okay.
He can't really put too much out.
they have enough
Team
vision around red buff, around red jungle to see that there are a lot of members over there. They are only missing the enemy champ. Now they can see both, so Caitlyn knows.
Aatrox is in trouble? Aatrox doesn't have the reset? Now he has
Yeah,
reset. Now
that's
Aatrox has reset.
And he has been ignited, so he
Morgana
will
with the
die.
Q.
Renekton cleans up everything.
3 for nothing.
And that was a 4 versus 4
Great
without
fight
the
by
mid laner.
Yeah, great fight by Yugani.
You shouldn't be fighting 4v4 versus a
No.
7k ahead team. Now they are nearly 10k ahead, and they are gonna try to break the base.
Yeah.
Only 2 members remaining from the red team, so no way to contest this. Stefan is coming back, Sivir, Morgana a bit behind.
Looks like EU is very happy to just take the inhibitor and then retreat.
And then run away.
And
Yeah.
reset.
Caitlyn is not backing right now. She may be caught, and she's low.
But,
Seju can't. No, she doesn't
No.
know. what it is.
looks like Takagi just looked.
They don't have the vision needed
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
chase that kill. The other team could be rotating through their jungle and they wouldn't be able to see that.
Yes. 13 to 5 and no Baron. No Baron even like spawning yet. Almost a 10k gold difference. Dire situations for Toko right now.
Yes. Whatever is in a pretty bad position, but they really have to look for a pick or try to steal Baron or something.
Yeah.
That sort.
That would be major. Also morale boost.
There are a lot of bounties on the blue team also. The dogs need to be careful with that. If Renekton gets killed and Aatrox get killed, for example, that would be a massive boost to the red team.
Yeah.
And that may enable them to take Baron or maybe go 5 versus 5 in team fights with the power of Sivir and Gale late game.
But there are a lot of conditionals there, so
Yes.
we'll have to see.
Oh, chunks of damage in Morgana.
Tony
Wait,
might be able to pull that
Karma
off.
had to flash that.
She was
Very
bubbled, so
interesting.
she didn't want to risk being one-shooted.
I see.
So she flashed out of range
Kill ult, preempted. Nice one.
very early.
Oh, but
and
Aatrox gets tons of damage only. Just lays that blade on them.
they still have the 3 carries alive, but they don't have any utility nor front
No
line.
front
so
line. 3 ranged carries, very squishy, very vulnerable.
no smite.
Can't do much.
either.
Carries can be just stay out of the Baron.
And Heimerdinger just melts it. What can they do?
They prefer to push the lanes. Kayle needs to be
Kayle might
careful
actually
because
score.
Caitlyn is going there.
Not having.
They can just dive the K with Heimerdinger.
Heimerdinger.
If Heimerdinger does ult, oh no, Heimerdinger no ult.
Aatrox is cutting
Kayle's in
escape
trouble.
and Kayle
Yeah.
is dead. Nice.
Heimerdinger almost falls? Not quite.
Renekton waits Zoe at the other side, but Zoe was able to bubble him, so she's able to escape.
is getting
Morgana in
changed.
trouble.
Nice Sonya,
Aatrox
but
has to
Earth is
flash.
Sonya to 1. And that's a dead Morgana. And another tower for the...
I almost thought like Renekton was dead.
Oh, but the Karma Shield saves. Right at the tail end. Sliver of HP left.
Yeah. But he managed to escape with
So
all the bounty he has over
no
his head.
shutdown.
That's like 1k damage goal that would be for the red team.
Alright, looks like a tragic end to our comeback story and our hopes of the underdogs. Perhaps triumphing.
Or at least
Already-
getting a third game.
already-
on this
The
final.
light at the end of the tunnel is starting to dwindle, but looks like AU NA dogs are still looking to take another reset and go for one final push after this.
Yeah, perhaps if they make some big misplays or they greed for some kills, perhaps
Yes,
there's a
but-
chance.
Yes.
I guess they want to take it slow and don't risk it pushing right now.
Yes, they're gonna
They know they
look to
have all
push,
the
bot
things.
side or maybe push out the lanes and then go for the bot lane turret if the waves are in a good position.
That's
and
a-
then look for one pick and then maybe look finish.
That's a 30k
Yeah, exactly.
gold lead only at 23 minutes. With 2 Drakes and this is gonna be the third.
Yes, and it's
Third one.
also a multi-trade, so
It's going to help with the
ramp up their
objective push. Yeah.
And Caitlyn has all actually a really good season power with her range, so that tower is not gonna last for long. The remaining base tower.
Caitlyn has now picked up also the
EUNE.
Rapid
rapid fire
cannon.
cannon,
Fire
so
cannon, yeah.
she has the extra range as well.
Oh, I think she's gonna take the ship too. Probably no time to finish the ship because they're not
Yeah, I don't
any
think she's
places.
gonna back before
No.
finishing this game unless she gets killed.
Nice chance
See-
right here. Oh, Morgana is going
Morgana
to
is
engage.
going for a 1v1.
What is Morgana doing?
But she can.
Nice ult by Sejuani. No follow up though.
That was a really nice.
Morgana
switch.
lives.
Morgana.
Morgana, no, the red buff burns Morgana. Chaos the
Nice
flash away
ulti
too.
also from-
Oh no,
Zoe going for
Zoe W's.
And he gets
Zoe
it.
quick feed with the W's
Nice,
and the
with
flash
dodge in the
resets.
face, but
Aatrox is
still.
Aatrox going to
coming.
jump on the wall.
And that's a dead
yeah,
Zoe.
Aatrox.
And that's also a dead Severe.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a
Renekton
huge
just
crocodile
takes
running
several,
behind
yeah.
her.
And there we go.
The
Elder
down
gets
D.
a near ace, there is only the jungler left on the Kotimainen
Renekton
side.
also got Guardian Angel, so they are actually fighting versus 4
Yeah.
over there.
I feel like this game really shows the strength of Conquer and those bruiser champs. Oh man, oh that was a swift end to a great series. Shame we didn't get to game 3, but well played by both teams.
Yes, indeed.
And a great tournament overall.
So EU NA Dogs takes the victory of the tournament. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Alright,
exciting
that was
series
a
overall.
exciting series, exciting tournament.
Yeah. I
And-
suppose the final game was fairly one-sided, but still.
It was, yeah.
Toinen Kotimainen put out a good fight.
Yep.
And they were playing
Totally.
very well in the first game as well.
They,
so.
Yeah.
they put all the eggs in the late game basket, but they weren't able to get there, so the dogs were able to get a really fast game,
Yeah.
and making them the winners of this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really hard to execute the comp, but I mean, they made it really far. They beat many other teams, and EUNE Dogs, they're just too dominant.
Yes.
Macro mechanics are way too out of this world. And
Yeah, well, I think also in the second game, like the top lane Renekton was really dominating.
really affected, yeah.
Like basically putting pressure on the top side and then sort of relieving it, sort of pressure
Yes.
from the other lanes to drive
Yeah.
as well.
And I think Conqueror should be just removed from the game. That was just
Yes.
a shit show of Conqueror.
But for example, the mid lane was fairly even with Zoe and Hammerdinger, so.
Oh, it was,
so in
yeah.
that
Vertigo
perspective,
was able to get some CS lead,
Yes.
and so we need quite a lot of support from Sejuani and
Yeah.
Morgana.
But
But
it
she was able
like,
to farm quite decently versus a Heimerdinger that is continuously pushing against you. So
Yes.
it was nice from the.
Yeah.
And she was able to land some nice bubbles over the walls.
Yeah. But it was still like both Aatrox and Renekton were really strong, so they were able to sort of put out pressure or by themselves.
Yeah, they were able to lay down waste on the enemy team.
Yes.
Totally.
Also, Caitlyn was quite ahead in items to Sivir. She was able to poke both of the teams and trade with both of the enemy laners.
Yes, true.
Without the help of Karma. She overextended sometimes, trying to buy them into some situations as she was getting killed, but still a solid performance from her. Also, we have to remember that it was a pick to deny the Caitlyn from the enemy team. That was a very solid pick in the first game.
Yeah, true. Caitlyn Morgana is very oppressive, and you don't want the enemy team to have that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that concludes our tournament.
Yeah.
Aalto Gamers League of Legends Spring Tournament. We had great fun today.
Yeah, thanks
great fun
everyone for
casting,
watching this.
good games, and have a pleasant evening. Goodbye.